All right, welcome back to yet another player commentary, one-all guide, discussion, documentation, and attempted summoning of Satan with Chinopolis. I think the last one I did was Dodonpachi with gosh, I forgot his name now. Now that's gonna kill me. With Goomba Gamer, right? And then before that, we did Fufu Chicken's Battle Jarega. But now...
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, and then before
of course,
that...
Viperface 1.
Viperface 1 before that with you. But now, we have the game of games. Why be an expert when you can be a king? Today, we're talking... I'm gonna cite... Here, I'll put it on the screen. I'm gonna cite... This is directly off of Toaplan's website as of right now. The sequel to Toaplan's vertically scrolling shooter masterpiece, Truxton.
Masterpiece.
The exquisitely tuned game balance. Which is fun.
Sorry.
Which is fun. Which is
that
fun.
Just came.
The word. Which is fun. Even
okay,
at the
you had to say that
game's
about six times for it to
difficulty levels.
Penetrate my skull. It just refused to accept that.
I'm gonna have to start that sentence again. The exquisitely tuned game balance, which is fun even at the game's hardest difficulty levels, whatever that means. I guess there's multiple difficulty levels.
That's crazy.
Continues to captivate high-level players from around the world. This is true. It captivated you. This game challenges...
as in like...
You've been captive.
As in held in captivity.
You were held captive. This game challenges players to go beyond the level of expert and become a king. It was on the arcade flyer, y'all.
About half of that sentence is true, which is about right for this game.
Rather than expert. The only other thing I will say about this is that when asked on Discord right after the clear... by Germinator. So in the end, did you have any fun? Chinopolis. Now, Chinopolis goes on to tell us more about this after these two statements, but his initial reaction is, in the traditional sense of the word, no. So now let's unpack these two statements of what does that mean in the traditional sense of the word fun? No, I didn't. But also, exquisitely tuned game balance. Let's talk about Tatsujin. Oh, you said 100 plus hours to clear this?
Oh.
100 plus hours?
Okay. It took on my main computer, which is where I did my runs, I want to say about 35 hours of save state practice. And then I probably did on my other computer, probably about 10 hours of save state practice. And then... see, about 50, see, it's 30, 40, it was 40 hours of save state practice. I'm trying to think of, it was basically all told is about 110 hours to clear this.
Can a person clear this game without having multiple computers? With save states?
I mean, it helps to have like a computer near you at all minutes. So you have a constant feed of Tatsujin going into your brain.
Okay, two questions before we get started.
Yeah.
One, how long did it take you to clear Tatsujin, the first one? And when was that?
Oh, God.
What year?
I want to say that was like 2 years ago. I want to say it took, actually, we can check right now because of the setup I have right now. Truxton. Actually, I don't know if I had nope, I don't have the plugin for that.
European Truxton. That's not right.
No, I don't have it set up. I want to say it took me like 20 hours maybe.
So definitely not anywhere close. Like, even if it were to take you 50, it would still be like...
Oh, and that just messed up the window size. Sweet.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so new warning. Don't change things. I'll fix it as we're talking. I was talking about this like earlier. Raiden 2 is the closest thing that in as far as difficulty, and that took me.
What's the second hardest game? As you were,
Raiden. Okay, so I cleared Raiden DX. And that took about 30 hours. Then after that, I cleared Raiden 2, which took an additional 50 hours.
Oh, you got to count those together.
But I was also... Yes, but the thing is, remember with Raiden 2, I was learning how to use a stick. So that added probably a good 10, 15 hours to that.
Yeah, definitely. And I know for this game, you weren't using a stick, correct? You were just straight up M30.
No. I needed every single advantage I could get. Yes, I was using the M30.
Yes, and you
which
knew
on
that,
the actual video, you can see
we knew going in, we knew this game would be hard. We knew that it had a reputation, and so you had to make a choice early on. Are you going to play Truxton 2 or Tatsujin 0? And you'll notice, guys, on the stream, there is no Truxton 2 paraphernalia. Truxton 2 is dead to us. Truxton 2 doesn't even exist. If you're playing Truxton 2, are you really living a full life? Because you clearly didn't choose Truxton 2.
See, I was going to... I've in the back of my mind. Okay. Let's back up even further.
Okay, you were born in 1988.
Yes, I was born.
Okay.
86. Get it right. Come on.
What? 1992.
I've cleared a version of every Toaplan game. Now, usually I would pick like an easier version or just whatever version. Some of them I didn't. Like I cleared the real version of. Actually, I don't even remember offhand. It doesn't matter. I've cleared about half and half. Easy version, hard version.
For Toaplan, you're sort of, but you know, it's not like you didn't pick like Truxton MD, for example, or like.
No. I actually cleared the full.
What about
cleared
VV and
Tatsujin.
Grindstormer?
I cleared VV. That one I cleared.
Grindstormer's the harder one.
That one's a weird one.
Yeah.
It kind of is. It's different. That one's a weird one. But no, I did clear Tatsujin, not Truxton, because Truxton's a bit easier. Now for this one, it came up in our random shmup of the day that we do on Discord. Truxton 2 came up for 92.
Right. So
I played both versions. I played Tatsujin 0, and immediately I'm like, oh god, these enemies are tanky. So then I played Truxton 2, and it's like, okay, in stage 1, it's like, all right, I'm actually killing enemies. Games look nice.
It looks nice. It plays very nice. The weapons, you can power up a little quicker. Like in stage 1, you actually have power. Like it's not like, how long does it take Tatsujin to get full power? 7 stages? 12 stages?
No, Tatsujin 1? I want to say it's like stage 3 or something like that.
Something like that, for sure.
It's like 3 or 4.
Not the
you
first
take
2 stages.
No, in this game, like, you're fully powered in stage 1. And then I was like, okay, so if I do want to play this game, but I don't want to torture myself. So like, I'm just going to play Truxton 2. And then Actane comes in, kicks my door down. It's like, no, you are not playing Truxton 2. If you're doing this, you're playing Tatsujin 0, or I am banning you. So it's like,
oh man, I do remember. I do remember saying, if you are gonna do this, like you were asking the question too. It's like, if you're gonna do this, would you would you end up doing it again? Or
Absolutely not was my answer.
Exactly. You were like, I don't want to play this game
And it was
twice.
in the back of my head. It's like, okay, I know that this is going to be hard regardless. Like, if I'm going to, I may as well just do the big one and just clear Tatsujin 0. And so I did. And
it took you 100+ hours,
a month and a half later,
something like that.
2 months later, here we are. It lives up to its reputation. It is exactly as hard as they say it is, but not always for the reasons you might think. The number one challenge for this game,
the silent killer,
is the runtime.
Ooh.
The duration of one run. My clear was 57 minutes. Oh, did I pull up the wrong video? I sure did.
I don't know. But
wait, did I not? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, that's right. No, okay. There we go. Yay! Congratulations. Okay.
Yeah, we're done with the stream. Oh, this was a great stream, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Easy game.
I've cleared plenty of hard games. I don't mind the difficulty. I can sit down and learn everything, but the average shmup is what, 20 to 30 minutes. Let's just say 20 to 30 minutes. That means that and again, we're just talking very basic averages. Stage 3 is whenever it starts to get hard.
Average arcade shmup, right? Like
arcade, let's say average arcade, 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, totally.
Average arcade shmup, the get off the cab is the stage 3, so that's what, maybe 10 minutes in. That's whenever the difficulty ramps in.
Right.
And then you got another 10 to 15 minutes to kind of grind it out. In this game, 15 minutes gets you to stage 3. To stage 3. I think stage 1 is what, 8 minutes long in this game? 8 minutes long for stage 1, 8 minutes for stage 2, about 4.5 minutes for stage 3. The real challenge doesn't really kick in till the very end of stage 4, which is a solid 25, 30 minutes into the game. And then the stage 5 comes to kicks your teeth in like 35 minutes into the game. And it's just, balls to the wall.
And there's a solid stage 6, and we'll go through all this, but there's a solid stage 6.
No,
it's not like...
Yeah, no,
It's not like,
there's
5 is like a spike and then 6 is like a come down. It doesn't do that.
No, and you'll see people talking about this game. That's the thing in this game. It is the spikes and difficulty are unreal. It is horrifically unbalanced.
Are you sure? Because it says right here that.
Sorry, it's exquisitely balanced.
Exquisitely tuned game balance. Even fun, even at the games. Yeah, exquisitely tuned. Where do we want to start?
Well, I mean, let's see. As far as just like the game itself, pretty straightforward. You do not need auto fire, which is a plus.
Hey, best Toaplan game.
Not really any other setup needed. It's very straightforward. You have your movement. It has normalized diagonals, which is very important to know. Which that means that you explain that. You can explain it better than me.
No, for sure. I think that, so. I'm not sure if Truxton does or not. I'm not sure how Toaplan handles this, but I know that like most like old school non-bullet hell style shmups like a Rekka or like a Taito shmup don't have normalized diagonals, which means that you go fast. Like Battle Garega is an interesting example.
Battle Garega
does not have normalized diagonals, which means that when you're going diagonally, you're covering more distance than if you're going left or just up or just right or down. That also means you're going faster. And that can be tricky when you're doing micro dodging like in a cave game. So all the cave games have normalized diagonals, which slows down each vertical and horizontal speed so that diagonally you're covering the same distance as you would if you were going left, right, up, or down in a cardinal direction kind of way. The reason, like in Garega, for example, it can actually be useful to have non-normalized diagonals is because you're doing a lot of macro dodging and repositioning, and not. I mean, Garega's an odd example. You are doing some micro dodging in Garega, but it's sort of like, you know, you need that diagonal boost to go grab a medal, for example. Like you have a little bit of the best of both worlds. As long as you tap cardinal directions, you get a nice slow speed. If you mash a diagonal, you can get a big speed. That can really trip you up if you're doing like small circles or small half circle movements.
Yeah,
they tend to go way off wide.
If you ever watch me play Garega, when I move, I basically always am moving in diagonals, just because you can cover a lot of ground once you get used to that style of movement. I personally am a big fan of it.
Yeah.
But for most games, the normalized versus non-normalized, you don't even, it's not even really something you think about. It doesn't really come into play. It's just like, oh, okay, this is just how you move. It's because it's just not that precise. And this game, however, with your ship, it has I won't say a massive hitbox, but it has a large hitbox.
It's definitely smaller than Truxton, the hitbox, for sure.
Yes, you can make some dodges.
Yeah.
But with how tight the execution is on some of these things and how little margin for error you have to understand exactly how you can move in every direction. And there's a very, very specific example for that that we'll come up to later in the game. But yes, know that you need to know that you can move faster moving in a cardinal direction, just straight left, right, up, down, than you can if you do diagonals, because it will get you killed in certain places if you try to just diagonal around.
Right.
It is that kind of game.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's sort of important to note that not all, many games with speed ups also don't have normalized diagonals, which compounds the issue, because when you are sped up or slowed down. Now, this game actually, and you can keep me honest on this, Shmup, this game never lets you get too fast. It's not like a Gradius where you get speed 4. Or is that the case?
It's very, very on like the border. It's not like Gradius, where you get max speed up.
That's what I mean. It's like
will say,
you're not gonna.
There's 5 speed levels. I personally think speed level 4 feels perfect, but you can't play at speed level 4. You have to be at 5. 5 is not uncontrollable, but I mean it's quick.
Yeah.
It can.
Well,
and
if
actually,
it's quick for you, it's uncontrollable for every single other person watching this video.
Yes,
basically.
and that being said, I actually, spoilers, do die at one point because of the high speed.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I will say that it's a little bit tough to control at super high speed, but it is necessary. It's completely necessary. The game's built around you being at full speed. So yeah,
much
it's
else. Right? I mean,
definitely speed up in the movement.
There's other things we can talk about. You obviously have shot and you have bomb. Those are your 2 buttons.
Yes.
So there's no like focus. There's no special weapons of any sort other than the bomb.
Well,
I mean, we'll talk
I'll get
about
into
the bomb.
more of how the bomb works.
We need to talk about the bomb
do we
during the run because it's not.
It's a little bit more. It'll be much later. So I mean, just.
Yeah,
I'll talk about it whenever it's relevant. It's not really relevant now.
There's 5 speed levels. There's also 5 power levels, and power levels are gained by stacking, right?
Yes. There is green, blue, and red, and you will be using all of them. Well, not necessarily all of them.
When you switch,
do
you get a level, or do you just switch?
No, you just switch.
Okay,
which
so if you're
is,
on red 3
and
you go blue, you go blue 3. If you're red 3 and you go red 4 until you're maxed out. In
rank
which case it's fine.
Is tied directly to your power level,
and
which
not
is
your score or how well you're doing or your no miss or anything. It's specifically
only your power
what about
level.
your speed level?
That I think does have a small influence, but I am not sure. I'm going to go ahead and say I don't know every single little detail.
No, that's
not like
fine.
SMC. Big shout outs to SMC, by the way.
I was just going to say
the
we
man
need to eventually
saved me.
Eventually get we need to eventually get to those shout outs for sure, and that's a big one.
Yeah. But no, like there's a
SMC,
lot going
STG
behind the scenes.
On here, I'll actually put it in chat. SMC STG, I think, is the call sign on Twitch.
Yes.
Was a huge help. Watching Chinopolis play for, I don't know, 6 hours straight and offering tips and advice on various segments and one particular strategy, which I think you did execute during your run, which we'll talk about. So shout outs to them.
But yeah, I mean, but this is a Toaplan game, which, as you know, means that it is
dodge. There's nothing to it, man.
Exquisitely programmed as well as exquisitely balanced.
Yeah, there's probably no RNG, right? It's very consistent.
There's no RNG to worry with. There's no like glitches. I mean, come on. I think there's gonna be any glitches in a Toaplan game.
That's
Get out of here, dude. There's no.
And if you guys aren't falling around in the comments, we are fucking being sarcastic. The game is barely held together. I mean, in my opinion, anyway. Based on watching you play for 10 hours, there's some stuff in here that's just the way the randomization does work, the RNG. So, do you want to get the run started?
Yeah, we can go ahead and get started.
All right. Yeah, done again.
All right, let me pause that. All right. Yeah, let's just go.
This happened last night, right? This was yes,
this was late last night.
Was this like the first run of the stream?
I mean, we say last night. We're recording as of about 12 hours ago.
What I'm saying is you're fresh, right? You're fresh. So
yeah. Oh no, as far as RNG goes, ostensibly the game is completely static. Everything's supposed to happen the same way every single time. But it is highly, highly, highly influenced by where you are in the screen and the things that you are doing. If you were to make the exact same movements every time,
that's pseudo-random. Yeah. You know,
sort of. It's just like a lot of stuff is aimed, but it's like the way the aimed point is updated very, very, very frequently. So you can where you are affects things a lot. Does the video look all right?
Yeah, everything was great. Keep going, man. We're watching stage 1. You got red.
There's not
3 bombs.
honestly.
So when you die, you lose all your power. Just to be clear, guys.
Yeah,
so
you lose all your power and all your life, but rank drops down to nothing.
Well,
so
of course it does because you lose your fucking power. Like yes, yes. And speed.
That is one thing I will say about
speed.
this game.
All speed, all power, gone, and then you get replenished 3 bombs.
Yes, you do get the bombs back, and bombs drop 1 every 32 items, so you might see 4 or 5 drops in the whole game. So yeah, you need to hold on to those bombs. Not like Truxton, the first one, to where you're just bombing literally everything.
And so you want to start the cabinet up and immediately start playing, because if you keep credit feeding, or if you go back, you'll
it does. I want to say it does mess up the item order.
Yeah,
I think it
does. It does.
I always reset it whenever I play.
Yeah. No, I'm 100% sure that it does. It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't keep the item order. I think that was on the Shmup.
There is
Shmup Wiki
ceiling
currently down because of a certificate, so I can't check. But I'm 99% sure, not 100.
And I don't remember if I sealed these. You can seal these. I do it sometimes. It doesn't really matter. Stage 1, you know, I've died to like everything on the stage.
I really enjoy. I don't love stage 1, but I enjoy it. You're getting powered up. The dodging is pretty fair. You know, up until that first mid-boss or whatever, it's fun-ish.
As far as the items, it does the usual Toaplan thing in that I think it's random as to what color it starts on. I don't. It's not fully random. It's one of those things that's like pseudo RNG.
Oh, so you can't just pick up a power-up immediately because you don't know It could.
Yeah, you don't know.
Mess
and
with you.
It does
okay.
a thing where it cycles every like 5 seconds or so, but it does cycle in the same order every time it goes red, blue, green. So that's something to know. And it bounces off the screen. I think it bounces like 5 times, and then it leaves the screen.
Got it. But it'll bounce off the bottom, right? It won't just.
Yes, it will bounce off the bottom.
Yeah. That's important.
I will say your hitbox is. Oh, clear that out.
Whoa.
How do I clear this?
Is that is that a picture of my dingus? What's going on there?
How do I? Oh god! I already having technical difficulties. How do I get rid of everything?
Use the eraser. Yeah, Control Z or something. You'll figure it out.
Your hitbox is something like, I want to say, like a box like this. Maybe even a bit smaller than that. Excuse my handwriting, but you get the idea. It's like, actually, I didn't know it's definitely smaller than that.
I think it's just in that like square section.
Oh, I'm getting used to using this.
But it is further back. It's not up a little. It's not up. I know that.
Yeah,
like,
it is. That's the point that I was trying to get. It's like
cockpit is like kind of.
It's like something like this is your hitbox. Something in that to that effect. So it may be a little bit further up, maybe a little further back, but I know that the whole like gooseneck thing is not
nonsense. Don't look at that.
Yeah,
and it's not in the middle. I thought it was in the middle where that like silver thing is. It's not.
No, it's like a rectangle.
Yeah, but you see that silver thing at the very middle of the ship where like a typical hitbox should be or would be. I don't think it's that further back by the thrusters. I don't know for sure, but like that's where I thought it was. It's not quite there.
I've never found like a demonstration of where it actually is. Okay, this is the first kind of mid-boss thing. I'm not going to really get too in depth into the stage 1 and like specific strategies. Yeah. I mean, you just circle around. You don't get shot. Don't get hit. Whatever.
You're just
stage
playing.
1 is one of those annoying stages where it's like kind of boring and way too long, but you can't just sleep through it. And that, I mean, it's just unrelenting. And that's kind of the whole challenge of the game, is that there's no point to where you can just really rest.
I don't know. Wouldn't Imuser disagree with you?
Oh, well, okay, there is one point where you can rest. Okay. we'll talk about that when we get there. But, I mean, the first stage is just pretty standard stuff. Just killing enemies.
It reminds me
whenever you get to this green part,
stage,
that's whenever the tanks come in, and the tanks will shoot you immediately. I've died to those plenty of times. You can't be too high up on the screen, or they will just pop you. And they will shoot in the corner, and I've gotten myself trapped in the corner more than once. Now, another thing, these little missiles that are coming out, if you're lined up properly, the missiles will go in between your shots. I've died to that before, and that the missile just slides between your quad shot here. I think SMC something.
So the quad shot is not a quad shot. Yeah, it's like two sets.
It's like a dual shot.
I think it's 2 sets of 2 shots. Yeah.
And there's like a pixel between the shot or something that missile can just slide between, which is fun.
Yep.
It's either that or it could be like a sprite overflow thing to where it like becomes actually invincible.
1992,
so,
man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, check out the sprite work. Beautiful sprite work. And that's the thing, you won't see any repeated enemies in this hour-long game.
I was just gonna say, even in stage 1, there's a good variety of enemies. This section just goes on for too long. But
it
you're
goes
already
on for
seeing
way too long.
But you're also seeing lots of different enemies and stuff, and like you don't see a lot of repeated backgrounds. Like even the like this orange guy, or not orange guy. Why am I saying orange? This blue dude was on the left before, and then he's on the right. Now he's in this crater. Yeah. Like there's clearly there's a lot of like sort of stage-driven storytelling.
There actually is. I was thinking, you think about these things whenever you're in the game for 50 hours. But as far as like scoring and lives, that's something I want to talk about. Scoring is literally just killing enemies. Also, you can, you get tick points for hitting things with your shots. And being that the napalm shot hits a lot, you actually can score by milking it kind of with the napalm shots. You'll see in high scoring replays, people are trying to just tap stuff as much as possible.
That sucks.
With the napalm.
That's trash. That's bad.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
It ain't good scoring. Well, I'm just looking at the beautiful parallax through the glass.
Oh god, no. And the other thing is, whenever you're maxed out, whenever you're max speed, no more speed items drop. It only drops shots, and if you get a shot when you're maxed out, it gives you 5,000 points.
Were those blue shots
that's basically it.
So that's why you knew they weren't gonna hit? I mean.
I don't know why. I just sat up there and was like, okay, so they're not hitting me now. So that's the thing. You need to conserve your energy in this game. It is a long game. The napalm shot. Talk about that a little bit. It is very strong, and you'll see you need that omnidirectional. Yeah, the red shot. you need to get you'll be sticking your little option things on
Whoa,
enemies a
what
lot.
the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's a little safe spot there. It's not too bad to actually dodge that, but those blue enemies that I'm sealing will just like fill the screen with bullets, and it gets really annoying. So I was like, okay, yeah, you need to dodge as little as possible when you're playing an hour-long game. But you'll see I'm using the side shot there to kill those things.
I have a lot of difficulty with the visibility in this game, specifically like
it's awful. It's really bad.
Like those purple shots on purple background. Then you've got like the green shots. Here, there's a green shot. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to a certain section. There's a specific part that scares me. Right here. Like look at that. There's bullets that will be coming down. Mm-hmm. I think like multiple times I was like, oh god, I've died. Like,
but you come out of the wreckage. You come out of the wreckage.
Yeah, and you lose bullets really bad in this game.
It's those yellow bullets, and then also like there's green on blue and purple on purple that I think for me were I've only played up to stage 3 of this game, so I know nothing. You know.
Here's the first you know. Another thing to note with the napalm shot is that moving around with it is really weird and like affects how the napalm comes out. And you can let Zako slip through.
Is it like a shot limit
thing? Stage 1. Yes, it is a shot limit thing plus the movement thing. It's weird. It's kind of annoying. All right, stage 1 boss. This is
stage 1
you
boss.
Don't want to
okay,
fight things.
I have beaten this. I've beaten this boss. This boss sucks.
Okay, but you haven't beaten it like the proper.
I can't.
The proper way.
In fact, I died
right.
like 6 times, and then I beat it because I think I lowered rank to the point where when you have low shot, it's like not that bad to bomb it. But what is going on?
What you want to do is do not shoot those eyeballs. You want to deal as little damage as possible to those things.
Don't shoot their balls.
Because if you do, they will crack, and then they'll start shooting these impossible to see little sparkly bullets that they're just going to kill you. So what you're trying to do is you need to take out these 2 things. That way it opens up the space up here. Now this is not too hard. You basically want to stay back so you're getting a few napalm shots hitting the eyes as possible. Now, when it does get hard is those little homing shots will block your shots, and I've died many times to those things going in the gap where I'm trying to dodge. And then once you kill the thing, I almost got hit there. You got to be quick. And then after that, you just use your side shots, go from side to side, and take the thing out.
Let's ask Pipiru what he thinks about this. Hey, Pipiru, what do you think that you should shoot the balls? No, man, definitely not. Don't shoot the balls, man. That's bad news. It's definitely bad news.
That being said, look at the graphic on those eyes, though. Look at that water.
Oh yeah,
liquid.
I drew that.
Dude, it's just amazing looking.
Why are you not recognizing that I drew that? I drew that.
Look, man, we'll get Pipiru in here later.
All right, I'm here now.
Oh, and I just noticed that on the boss, where the little flap opens up for the bullet to come out.
Yep. No, there's a lot of little details and stuff like that.
The game is like amazing looking.
I kind of wish you would have destroyed the things because the shots are so stupid to look at when you destroy the balls.
They're seriously just like little sparkles.
They're impossible to see. And they overlap in weird ways with the other, and they seal themselves.
Yeah, I've killed. You can kill it. You just have to really be moving.
We also
but it's just
don't know
annoying.
Who programmed this game, because it's not Yuge. Yuge programmed. He did the sound for this game. He programmed Tatsujin, but nowhere does it say who programmed. I don't think this game was programmed. I think the devil himself came down and just inserted this game onto a Toaplan hard drive at one point.
Yeah,
pretty sure that's how it went. So you're just sitting here.
Now here's where you can get your little bit of rest.
Stage 2. This is where I like this part of the game. I like this part of the game. You get to dodge. You get to dodge and have a good time.
Dodge? What?
Yeah, dodging.
What's that?
That's
dodging. What is that?
It's like where you,
See, what you want to do here is you want to like.
Look at that, macro dodging, the docking, macro to docking, right there. You did it.
Yeah, these enemies are completely static.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
There's not really a whole lot to say about here.
Yeah.
I like to line my shot up with that thing in the background just because I got to have something to occupy my brain.
How many times did you get killed right here
so I don't
after
fall
the
asleep.
stage 1 boss?
I actually never died right here.
Okay, that's important.
But in the next section, I did die. Here's Emuser's hallway coming up here shortly.
Emuser's hallway.
The famous Yeah, because this is where you actually don't want to move. Yeah, there's, for those, of course, not everybody knows, there's a semi-famous clip of Emisir playing Truxton 2, and he's just sitting here doing this, and like you can just see him nod, and he completely just falls asleep. He makes it through the hallway and then just dies and wakes up. And just like cusses at the end.
You got your 5,000. That's amazing. I mean, we can't put that clip here, but you guys should. We'll link it. We'll link it in the description. Yeah, nice,
yep.
man. Take your
Exciting
little break
gameplay.
here in stage 2.
And now we're back in. All right, we're into the battleships. This is a pretty simple. Now I will say, I love the way these things look. Look at this thing when it explodes.
Yeah,
look at the internals of the ship, dude. Beautiful, beautiful sprite work.
No, I love the explosion too.
Now you get to see it like another 8 times.
Yep, I was gonna say that's what I was waiting for. Didn't I say that a second ago? I knew Pipiru. What do you think? Pipiru knows.
Okay, these things, whenever they spawn in, the turret is always facing to like to the 2 o'clock angle, and then they have to turn towards you. So just be aware they're always facing to the right. That one came in a little bit late and then shot at me. But you know, this is
so it takes time for them to turn towards you to shoot.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah. Basically, is the point. I think they may start at like the 1 o'clock, but they never start directly aimed at you. But yeah, it's Toaplan and it's Tatsujin. Oh, so if you know a section is good,
let's
worth
do
doing
it
once. It's worth doing like 10 times.
Times 10. Copy paste. Loop the code. Let's go.
I do. I mean, I do like the way those battleships look. This little small battleship.
Yeah,
it's fine. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. You got these little Zako enemies coming in, plus the ship's coming down, so it kind of pushes you forward, and they will straight up ram into you.
Yeah. I like how they slow down just enough.
Yep. Oh, and do you notice the little thrusters to how they maneuver?
So
like
cool.
to spin them around. It's so cool looking.
So
beautiful
cool.
game.
Yeah. It's a shame about the rest of it.
Yeah, no, it is a shame.
This is the only part of the game that I like is stage 2. I've said this.
This is a fairly fun section. Almost died right there.
Yeah.
Almost flew into that thing.
It's tricky. It's not free.
No, I have died on this section plenty of times. It takes you.
This can be tricky.
Oh no, this is a reset. And that's another thing that's so exhausting. Basically, if I die before the end of stage 2, it's a reset.
15 minutes.
And that's 15 minutes down the drain.
Completely lost. Yeah.
And I didn't want to get
switched
green
to green.
there.
Why?
Yes, that was on purpose.
Okay.
This next section is easier with green. Also, something very important coming up. Let's hope I can see it. Okay, very important. Make sure to take note of this.
Okay.
Right here, this man.
That guy? That's Yuge?
Look at him.
It's Yuge-san?
Yeah, that's him. That's him. That's escaping the ship. Yep, just make note of him.
Yeah,
that man is your friend.
Composed the soundtrack and then left. Oh, wait,
yeah,
is he going to be back later?
No, he's gone. He actually, I missed it. If you're over on the screen, he actually stops and waves at you.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, green is good for clearing out all these little wretches. This is the only time in the entire game that you want to use green. Using green at any other time in the game will get you killed.
I already lost those bullets in the explosion. It was great.
Oh yeah, no, it's bad. You just have to kind of be aware. Okay, now the game actually begins and becomes a little bit engaging. This is a pretty fun section in that you're just kind of streaming around, taking out Zako,
like
shooting
I said,
things.
I like
you can actually
stage 2.
play. You're playing.
Like if you just took stage 2 out and just made it like some kind of caravan stage or something and just added some extra enemies, I think I would love it. It's 10 minutes of good gameplay.
This is basically just screen control.
You're still sticking with green. Really?
Yes, I want green for this whole stage, the entire stage.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, there's a reason for that in the next stage. But I mean, it works just fine. You can do this with red. It's actually kind of sus with red because of the missiles. Green takes out all those little missiles that those Zako shoot easily.
I mean, that's actually. I mean, as much as I don't like this game, I think that's a sign of good design that green does have its place.
There's a lot of interesting and good design in the game. It's just they overdid it. They way overdid it.
Yeah.
Like, there's good ideas in here. There's good gameplay in the game.
Well, you gotta keep in mind, like in those other Toaplan games, like the green shot's worthless. The green shot's actually worthless.
Oh god, it was actually worthless. But the thing is, later in the game and apparently in Loop 2, you cannot use green. It's too weak. It's very, very weak. Okay, this is a very specific way I go about this here. I do the both turrets on the left ship, then both turrets on the right ship, and then I kind of sauce up the one ship until I run out of space. and then go to the other one, and then kind of back and forth to make sure they both
turrets.
because they will
the
shoot
turrets
up
in
at
the
you.
back. The turrets are like on top.
No.
I got you.
See, there's turrets in the front. There's 2 turrets in the front.
Turrets in the front, and then one
yeah.
in the back. Yeah, I see. Now.
Yeah, and then the bridge, and then the one in the back. But you can't kill the one in the back. You just kill the bridge, and the whole thing blows up.
Yeah.
But if you try to focus on just one ship completely at a time, you'll run out of room, and then they'll just all shoot up at you. So it's important to do it like that.
That might be better with red, but you can't always, have what you want.
No, you have to have green for this section too. This section, all right, now, this is a what I would call a fun memo section. There's a very specific way that you go about doing it, but it's like kind of cool when you do. You sit in the corner here and you actually...
you've gotten.
Yes, you get a lot of extents in this game. You just have to just tap as little as possible and use up as much screen as possible from one side to the other.
Your tiny taps are huge. Is that just because speed 5?
Yeah, I'm very bad. The speed is massive, and I have a very hard time with tapping. It is 5, yes. I've been on 5 for a long time now. But then I'll go all the way back to the side here, keep tapping, and I want to tap up under this thing. This is actually terrifying when you first start doing it, but it's pretty reliable. You have to get up there and point and get as close as possible to kill it quick, because you have very little time to kill the big ships before the waves of enemies come at you.
I remember seeing this.
And it's very, very... yeah, you saw me try to recover here one time. It's horrific. This is the last section to where if you die here, you got to I won't say you have to reset. I've seen recoveries, and I've done a recovery.
No, you've done a recovery.
It's very hard to recover
here. It's the green shots. I mean, the good news, though, about the recovery, again, more good news about this game. I feel like the checkpoints are tighter, so you can, like, checkpoint hop your way forward. Like, they're not as far back.
If you use your bombs,
what I mean to say,
checkpoint hop.
Right, what I mean to say is that, like, I think we're already at the next checkpoint. If I want to say, or maybe like after this ship.
I think right here.
Yeah, so it's like
this is
they're very
really
tight.
hard to
they're
do
not like typically in a
power.
Toaplan game it can be like a very long time between checkpoints. Oh, nicely done. So again,
this is
keeping green for that.
Basically just streaming, restreaming. Just keep control of the screen. Nothing. It's actually pretty fun. Yeah, and now we're entering the final section of stage 2 finally, and we are at what 15 minutes in.
Oh yeah, at least.
Here is the first point at which I actually feel comfortable recovering. Now I don't want to have a death before here, but I can recover from this point on.
Is there a shot limit? So
section.
Point blanking does work in this game, or
yes, it does. Point blanking is very, very big in this game, but it's also extremely dangerous. There's specific sections you want to do it. You do not want to move up on this part either, because you got to see all those enemies coming from the sides.
They'll just trap you. They'll literally ram into you.
Yes.
You can't come backwards.
But from this point on, you don't have to worry about it. And now these, you got to really be aggressive on these and kill them. Like you saw me point blank a little bit. But these flashing bullets are about impossible to see in tight situations, and they come out quick.
Yeah, they do.
They come out.
Oh my god!
Fast.
I feel like with the flashing, it feels like they're only out for like 4 frames because you can't see the other 4 frames.
It's because it's like they actually come out from the little emitter thing.
Yeah.
I see it. But
that doesn't matter, dude.
Between the flashing, the explosions, and how the bullets strobe,
that doesn't matter.
It comes out really fast.
Even when you see the emitter thing go up and the bullet come out, because of the flashing NMK-ass bullets, it looks like they come out 2 frames after. Oh, this boss is tricky.
Okay, boss 2. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Now, it is important that you get these things killed, and you really, really, really want green for this boss, and that's for the section after. I've killed it with red, but there's a reason why you don't want it red. But yeah, you want to make sure you kill this. If you have to, just bomb that thing. You just get it out of there. This is just basic tapping. It's really not that bad. But this boss is you do exactly as I'm doing here, and this is how you kill it. You have to space out your taps. You can't run from it. You have to tap, or you will run out of room. You need as much real estate as possible so you don't get squashed. I have gotten squashed before. Now, on this second time around, sit at the bottom, because it will shoot at you. Only that time, just because, just a little nut tap. And I have gotten killed by that before. Just more memo.
What the hell, dude?
Now, there is a thing for this boss.
It's such a cool looking boss.
Yeah, it is cool looking. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Now, there's a thing with this boss. I don't know how to do it, but there's videos of it out there. If you kill the little side gun things in a specific way, it may not even be in a specific way, and if you just kill the one, then the boss goes and it can't hit you in the side if you sit in the side.
So you just time it out.
So one of the videos I was watching, the dude was saying about how, this is a Japanese video I was watching translated. He was like, it takes about 8 minutes for it to time out at that point. He said if you're like multi-looping, you take that time and just go to the bathroom or something, go get you something to eat.
Oh, that's completely bullshit. No, Pipiru's no, I'm Pipiru, and I made this game, and that's bullshit. That's bullshit. We don't do that. We don't do that in the Toaplan office. We fucking fight. We fight the boss. No, shut up for a second. We fight the boss. We fight him. Okay, go on. Okay, go ahead.
And also you can also get a bunch of score by milking it. Jamer's like, oh yeah, I think it's a good idea to milk this. I'm like, dude, I ain't got that much time. Like, I think you might get another life or two. I honestly don't know, but I'm not going to add another.
Has Jamer's cleared Tatsujin O?
I
don't think so.
No, he has not. He has cleared. I don't know if he's multi-looped Tatsujin 1. I know he's cleared the first one. But I'm not about to add another 8 minutes to an hour-long game.
No.
Oh, and also those explosions scare me every single time. The shrapnel coming off of the thing.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like right there?
I see. Yeah. It looks so good.
Okay, now the reason why you want green is because every 3 of the stages have these containers. If you have the corresponding color and you bomb it, you get an extra life. If you have less than 6 lives. So you have to have the appropriate shot, and you have to have less than 6 lives, otherwise they drop power.
So if you milk that boss, you may not get that extend, because you may have... What?
But you'll have an extra bomb. You're using it.
True.
You're saving a bomb. You're basically trading a bomb for a life.
Gotcha. You have to bomb the container.
Yes.
Okay. Is that how all the secret 1-ups work in the game? You have to bomb them? The opposite of a cave game, basically? Interesting.
Yes. One thing about this section, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Where are we?
Now we're in stage 3, right?
Okay. Yeah, we are now in stage 3. This container, if it does not drop red, then you actually have to destroy these things from range. Only with red can you point blank kill them. The other 2 shots are not strong enough. So you have to sit back and actually dodge those bullets. It's not really that bad, but it's just kind of annoying.
With green?
Yeah, with green, you got to sit back, because you're sitting there waiting for it to cycle back to red. From here on, you want to use red for pretty much the whole rest of the game.
Got it.
So
every blue or green is a mistake or some specific route.
Yes. There are a couple times. There are some times that you can, save yourself until the next power, because there is a lot of item containers. Yeah, there's a lot of item containers in this game. Like,
well, do you think it adds up to get all the 5,000s from all the overfills, like getting the same color after your max?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like all the stuff?
That will give you a couple lives. Like, you definitely want to be grabbing those. Yeah. Plus, it gets stuff out of the screen. You want as little clutter on the screen as possible.
I totally agree, but I'm saying, like,
no, it is worth getting the extra
it's sort
points.
Of like,
Yeah, pretty standard stuff. This is pretty much where your journey ended with this game, isn't it?
I died, I think, at that boss. Completely. Like, I got annihilated by that stage 2 boss or whatever it was, and just said, nope, I'm good. Like, the boss with the extendo arms? No thanks. I fucking tried, and no.
This is where most people's runs end.
So I think I got into this stage because I credit fed and just bombed through that boss or something like that. And I wanted to look ahead, and I looked at a bit and pieces of this stage, and this got so much more rammy than the previous stages, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah,
it doesn't look like it maybe in your run, but I just saw stuff coming in and just ramming me, and I was just like, I'm...
Oh, yeah. Dude. I had a lot of troubles with this section. This is a very cool stage. It feels neat because, it's scrolling so fast. You got all this stuff. It feels like, it's very frenetic. You got all this stuff happening. You got these vehicles running after you, catching up to you.
Yeah, a little last duel reference there.
Yeah, and I was having a lot of trouble, but you know what my problem was? Can you guess what my problem was with that I was having with the stage? What I was doing wrong?
Hold on, wait, let me guess. What you were doing wrong with just the enemies coming back and forth, or just in general?
Just in general. What was I doing wrong?
You were probably playing too much.
That's exactly right. I was trying to play.
Too much. You were trying to play, weren't you?
Yeah, I was trying to play.
Wow, that was one try. One try. No. Oh, nice. There you go. This is another Amuser hallway.
Vehicle down. Nice. Move right. Move left.
Go back up.
Right. Loop around. Kill the bullets. Go back up.
Geez.
Repeat.
That's a very specific route.
Okay, that got a little sus. But basically, you're just going from side to side between the bullets. Kill the truck. Go back up.
So I think what I'm hearing you say, if I were to say it a little differently, is that, like, this is...
It's static.
I know it's static, but it still looks like you're doing a lot of dodging, man. I'm trying to figure out,
that is another thing about this game.
You are playing, though. Like, I'm not...
It is
like, when
true.
you said don't play, I was thinking you were just going to either sit or, like, maybe just go up and down, or, like, maybe do a lot of macro, but I'm seeing, like, micro and stuff, so now I'm like...
That is, as the game goes on, you will see that mixed in with the thing is my movements were very specific, and which side I was going to first, how I was moving around, all that stuff.
Right.
you have to have that on top of solid dodging skills. Like, you have to know what you're doing. Okay, and now we're on the mid-boss. This mid-boss also gave me a lot of trouble. Okay, few important things to know here. You need to end this section with red. If you don't have red, chances are you're going to die. Another thing, this boss has no collision. So what I'm doing, I'm just sitting here just laying into it with all of the napalms because I want to get it out of phase 1 quickly. Okay, so we see immediately phase 1 is over. Now you can just loop around it forever, but that was extremely risky what I did there. If I don't have red, then I'm basically going to die, and I'm getting a really hard recovery.
Can you go back to when you were point blanking? How many frames before you left and the shotgun shot fired? Start right there. Yeah, start right there. No, go back. Go back to where you were right. You were right on top. Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
Okay. See, the shotgun is the next phase, so you have a bunch of time. That's not really anything scary.
Okay.
Because it's got like a phase transition whenever it explodes. So yeah, those a lot of frames.
Bad. Although, geez, even just
that's a very easy.
Is scaring me. Coming at you, but.
Oh, see, yeah, I'm just macroing. Okay, now what it does do, I'm actually going to do a demonstration of this here in a second, because I want to show a recovery. It shoots like a pretty wide spread that's you have to micro through, because in addition to the wide spread, there's like this crazy green Envy laser going around. For those who know Envy and Batrider,
what?
That's like insanely, yeah, it's pretty nuts.
This is if you don't speed kill it though.
Yes, if you don't speed kill it, you have to do some pretty intense micro dodging.
You're probably just going to go around the world on this and then kill it, right?
Oh yeah, for this part. Now, I'm just going around the world here. This is easy.
How did I call that out?
That right there, I saw it when I did it, and like I should not have done that. I don't know. Yeah, look at that. It was like one frame where the red was behind the green. I guess I kind of subconsciously saw. Yeah, see, look.
This. You saw green because you wanted to. What did you want?
I need to end I want to get rid of the green and end up on red.
Ah, you wanted to hit green, but basically later grab red right after. You're trying to get rid of the green just so you can then grab the red.
And it was stacked, and it was like one pixel away from being a disaster.
That's wild. And so you got green, and then you got red and then green.
I don't know how it happened, but I ended up with the right thing.
That's crazy. The red definitely went away before the green, but they still gave you red. Whoa.
Oh, that was really close. Okay, see, that's another interesting thing about this game. It's not caravan style. In that if you wait out that boss, no matter what you do, you're going to get the same amount of waves. If you kill it fast, if you kill it late, you're going to get the same amount of waves. Like that mid-boss.
Yeah, but they'll come in during the boss?
No.
Okay.
What I'm saying is it doesn't matter how long you take, you're going to get the same waves afterwards. It's not like if you take a long time, you're going to skip certain waves.
I see what you're saying. So what you're saying is the game almost pauses.
Yeah, as far as I know. I could be mistaken exactly how that works.
Like you're scrolling, but the stage isn't really moving forward.
Yeah.
It's just looping and waiting for you to finish. Okay, interesting.
Yep.
That's stupid.
Now here's where I really don't play.
I love how these ground enemies bounce against each other. It's really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, this is static. Same thing every time.
I can't see shit.
I'm not. I can't either. I'm just really hoping that I don't get point blank by one of those bullets. But
the bottom ones, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem too
But that's all you do.
Yeah.
If you do it like that. See, I was trying to dodge it at the top, and it worked sometimes, but it was unreliable at the top because as you move around, your napalm shots kind of spread out, and enemies can squeak through them.
Right. Whoa. This 3 boss?
Yes, this is 3 boss.
Got it.
Do I want to show anything? Do I want to show like what happens if you don't point blank that mid boss, or do we care that much?
It's up to you. You probably will get into some recoveries later. You want to show what happens? I can, like 3 mid recovery.
I can show it real quick.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. I gotta find my state. Now the 3 mid recovery, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that reliably. Now this, let's see. Let me get killed.
What are you showing now?
This is the speed section. This is one of the notorious sections that's hard to recover from.
After
yes,
the mid,
this is before the mid. This is before the mid. But yeah, basically it's the same concept except you can't stay at the top, and you need to make sure to kill those bottom enemies quick. If you may have to end up using the bomb, and the pink enemies will shoot aimed bullets at you. But it's really just staying calm, killing the enemies, making sure you're taken out, and watching for those little shots. I actually got very comfortable recovering on this stage.
It seems like low power red is like pretty good. Like not
Oh,
terrible.
see, I did not see that bullet.
What the
That's
fuck
right
hit
there.
you? Wait, go back.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you?
I
Oh,
can't
you're
slide.
playing. You're live. I forgot that you're playing.
The thing is,
wow.
if you don't get, see, that's what happens in this game. I legitimately did not see what hit me there.
Always
I'm not gonna
record,
spend
kids.
too long
Always
on this.
record your runs, kids.
Yes, that was super. Wow. Okay, that was lucky. Recording my runs was super helpful. See, I'm not even gonna be able to do it now, but I'm not worried about it.
It happened again.
Where's the mid boss? Here, I'll show you what happens if you sit back for the mid boss. You know, recording my runs to see what hit me was massively important. See, this is how you have to fight it.
That's Shmup.
See that little green thing going around?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
I have a very, very hard time fighting this boss straight up. Or this mid boss straight up.
Yeah.
Because if you try and go out, that green thing's gonna hit you. Like, look at him.
Whoa!
Like, I got lucky there. Yeah, it's wild. Now the next section. This section is very hard to recover from. Oh nope, died too late. Let's see, where is it? I'm gonna only try it like once or twice because it's really hard to do. Hey, look at that. That's so much easier.
Oh yeah.
And then you actually have a lot of room
did you get that
when you're
route?
spinning around.
Did you make that yourself, or did you
No,
find that in a video?
I basically adapted a lot of stuff from various replays because there's no one replay I hear that has all of these.
Right.
So that's why you have to like spend a lot of time. Oh, I see. I already did it wrong. So you want to bomb here, sit up at the top. This is very stupid. There's absolutely no way I would have ever figured this out. And then you got to try and just wait this out as long as possible till you get the second thing in vehicles. No, you get a power here.
Wow, so you have to bomb. Okay, you have to basically stack enemies and bomb. Yeah.
This is 100% memo. This recovery.
Well, yeah, I get that. I'm just trying to understand.
So yeah, you're moving up here
until
you get a certain amount of waves. Then you want to like. Oh man, see, I can't do this reliably. I have done it a couple times, but this is, like I said, this is one of the harder ones.
I don't think I've ever seen you recover this one. Yeah. Live, or
yeah,
maybe
I just got rammed there.
I wasn't on the stream.
I've only done it a couple times. It got to the point to where I was very comfortable with stage 3, so I didn't die here. Once I got that little side-to-side strat.
Your mid-boss strat is perfect. So I would probably be resetting if I didn't get there to the mid-boss with power. That's no thanks.
Okay, so that's the thing. I want to make sure to kill that wave. Oh,
you got crisscross.
I haven't practiced it.
Crisscross!
Yep, I haven't practiced it in a little while.
Crisscross! You got crisscross, bro. You got straight up crisscross, bro. Straight up.
Because you can't just bomb all these two because the section takes too long.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
See, I bombed too early there. I bombed too early there. Now all these things are going to be shooting at me.
Just bomb again. Just bomb again, bro. Why are you so...
No, you got to have that bomb.
You don't need that bomb.
And if you don't bomb there, the enemies will just circle around behind you and kill you.
Yeah. So then you have to do that first bomb to...
Yep. You have to do that to clear those enemies because they will just fly up at you.
But those won't, for whatever reason, because you're not.
No, I don't know why. It's like in a it's like in a perfect section. All right, all the way here. Wait for the second set, then bomb. There we go. Okay.
But that bomb seems to be doing damage throughout. I feel like when I was bombing, the bomb was like only damaging some things and then not damaging other things.
I guess this is a good time as I need to talk about the bomb.
Yeah.
The bomb is like a very large projectile.
And I heard from SMC that it has randomized directional damage or some shit.
I don't even know about that. All I know is that it's not very reliable and it's... Oh, God, it went up. It's not very reliable and it's not very strong. The bomb has no piercing properties. That's the main thing to know. It does not pierce anything. So it only can hit one thing on a vertical line at a time, like on a sprite or something like that. So, like... I did that way too early. See if I can suss it out. Ooh, nope. So the point is that if there's a lot of enemies stacked up, even Zako, if there's a lot of Zako stacked up, it will not always kill all of them because it will not it won't go through them. As you can see, this is not a place where you want to try and recover. So what you're saying
is, if they're overlapping enemies, it doesn't kill them.
It doesn't damage all of them immediately.
I see. And I think that's the randomized direction component.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with this bomb. The point is that the bomb is not reliable, and if you're moving up...
Oh, yeah. No, I'm trying to figure out why.
It doesn't hit anything behind it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know I don't know the science behind it. Oh, man.
You just know that it's a memo bomb like every other Toaplan memo bomb.
Yes. And it does not, you've seen this yourself, it does not come out instantly.
No, and it doesn't cover collisions
And it doesn't cover collisions either. For sure doesn't cover collisions. I think it's, what, 4 or 5 frames? Wow, see, that dude just ran straight out at me.
It does
All
not
right,
cover
we'll give it this life. If I can't do it, then this is not worth talking about.
That was awful. That's
a genuine Toaplan moment right there.
That was a boop. Weren't you shooting?
Oh,
that's a new one too. You said they weren't supposed
this
to
is what
show
I was saying. If you're not in the exact right spot for some of these things, like that's the thing with this whole game is like that. It's so specific in everything you have to do.
But what I don't understand, and I'm sure that people are going to disagree with me in chat, and like the super players and all this shit. Like I can't wait to see all the comments. But like, I don't understand how that can be the solution that they designed. Like, do you think the playtester sat there and fucking designed this and like, all right, yep, you can do it? Like, versus like,
I've thought about that a lot too.
Like,
what are they trying? Like, what is the?
Yes.
We'll get into that even a little bit more later. What do they expect you to do is the question, and for a lot of these sections, I legitimately don't know how they expect you to get through some of these sections.
Yeah, my gut tells me that they don't.
I can't even do it. Basically, you're supposed to do one more bomb
every single time.
And then get through.
They expect you to have a component of luck.
All right.
That's how I
anyway, that's a really hard recovery. I've done it like once or twice. So basically, you have to wait out 2 waves each time and then bomb them, and then you eventually get to this. This bomb is this. Now here's the super fun boss right here. This, like just what we're talking about. I don't know how they were expecting you to get through this boss. Okay, so what the thing with this boss is that it has a very large hitbox that's like this big, and let's see, how do I? You also have to contend with those ships down there. So you can't get hit by that.
Man. Really cool.
Oh yeah, it looks awesome. I love the way it looks. So you have this area, then you have the triple shot coming at you, and then you also have the wave shot coming down. So you have a small area that you have to basically be in. Now why
aren't you just killing this guy? Just kill this guy. Kill this man.
We'll get to that after we're done with this. I'll show you.
I'm sorry. Pipiru's mad at me.
What
I can see him. He's upset.
I'm looking at is this wingtip, the green of the cockpit, this little line, and then the end of the gooseneck. These are your checkpoints that you need to be aware of. So for whenever it's up, you want the green of your cockpit to be, or the green of the whatever this is on the ship, to be under the fin. As long as you're under the fin, you can be all as far as like down here, as far as I know. That's a safe spot. Easy enough. What's not easy is that it moves down.
Ah!
And you hit
it. Oh, okay,
No.
You were very, very close when you moved over, but yeah.
Okay, it moves down this far. So now, whenever it's down this far, let's go back frame. Okay. See, I touched down and I just barely touched back. Okay. So now.
Whoa.
You have. Remember, your hitbox is something like this, somewhere in that vicinity.
Timeout, offsides, flag on the play.
This hitbox is like right here.
Unnecessary.
This hitbox is like right there.
Yeah.
So what I need to do now is what I'm looking at is I'm trying to get the green of my ship above the winglet, but I don't want this part right here to be above the wing, above the little fin.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. Now it seems, well, I say it seems simple. It's not simple, but remember, you're also trying to do this with a very, very fast ship.
Right. So you can't make a lot of
and now it'll go back up. Now you have to move back up at this point. You can't just sit here forever because this shot will hit you. So you can't just stay there.
It's fans out fast enough. Oh wow!
Yes.
Barely,
Whenever it's over to the side.
Yeah. You gotta just stay right under that fin, just like to where your green cockpit is touching the tip of the fin. Yeah,
basically. Whenever it's up, you want it to be either just barely touching or you want it to be below. Whenever it's down, you want it to be above.
Above, a little bit.
You have
not too much.
You have a very, very, very short period of time to readjust to.
Well, are you counting these back and forth?
No, I'm not. I don't.
You're
I don't
reacting?
Okay, so
You're just reacting to it coming down? Are you nuts?
Yes.
How?
No, you have to. Yeah.
You can't.
I mean, what difference does it make?
Because if you count, you know when it's coming down. That's how I do.
I'm not worried about that.
All right, okay, whatever. So,
Dude, this is like 2.5 minutes. And boom! First death.
That's in your run. Wow.
Yep, this is my live run. Okay, it went down. Let's see. What was my mistake? I had the green.
It wasn't below. It wasn't above.
Down.
It wasn't above. Yeah, it's got to be above.
The green was not above
the wingtip. Let
me tell you, this is my third run of the night. I failed this all 3 attempts. Wow. Now, the good thing is the recovery is a lot easier.
Maybe you should have counted, bro. That's what I was trying to tell you, man.
Well, I wouldn't have saved me. Even if I know it's coming, I wouldn't have.
You were just too far down.
My tapping was not on.
You were simply too far down. Yeah.
And then that happens, it goes up and down one more time after that. The third time it goes down is easy because the little drone ships are gone, so you don't have to worry about being too low.
So the good news is
basically only the first 2 times.
You don't need bombs to actually fight this, I guess, so you're just doing the same strat again. Like, the recovery is the same as the not recovery. Right?
Yeah, the recovery is a lot easier, though, because you have no speed, so it's or 1 speed, so it's very easy to readjust.
Oh, wow.
Yep. See, right there, I have... That's kind of the perfect... I want the little gray line.
But they didn't want this. They didn't want this. They wanted players to fucking face this guy and fight all these people.
Dude, Okay, that's not true. I've seen, like, 1 replay that fights it. It is... wild. I'll show a couple things on this boss. There's a couple things that you can do.
Chinopolis, listen, I'm trying to tell you, man, you gotta fight this guy. It's a really big important part of the game. Yuge-san, you made some music for this. It sounds just like the other bosses, but don't worry about
that. There's also an interesting glitch that I never encountered to where the scrolling goes like double. And then it stays like that for the entire rest of the game.
Oh, what?
Including making all enemies spawn twice as fast, and they pile up on each other.
How did you discover this?
Yeah, I mean, I just read about it. I didn't see it.
You haven't seen it yourself?
No. It's just, apparently it's a known glitch.
What was that? I heard a beep.
Somebody's at me. Don't at me, bro.
Don't at me, bro.
Okay, it's...
This is your live run, and you... are recovering on stage 3 boss.
Yes. This is fortunately a very easy recovery.
With 5
and
extends, yeah.
Also, yes, 5 extends. That's very important. It's actually not a bad place to die. I'm not really concerned about it. It's annoying that I couldn't pull off the safe spot that I wanted to pull off, but it's certainly not the end of the run. And yeah, this is very exciting. Third time, like I said, the third time it went down, the little drone ships are gone, so you don't have to worry about being so tight.
Dude, this game sucks. This game sucks, dude. Anyways, sorry, I love you.
I'm not arguing.
I'm watching this and I'm riveted. I'm riveted. Just
all right. Here, incredible. This is also important. Whenever it slows down, don't just dive down there. Wait for it to move up and then move down.
Oh, because
it'll keep shooting.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Let's get back in there. All right. So why don't I fight this thing? Let's see. Let's fight this thing.
You're gonna try to fight.
Yeah, let's fight it.
I don't want to see this. This is gonna be a bloodbath.
Dude, let's fight it. Come on, dude. It's made to be. It's a boss. It's made to be. All right, let's go. All right, let's shoot this thing. All right, we got these shots coming down.
You're making Pipiru really happy. You're making Pipiru really happy, dude. Dodge better.
All right,
cut into it too. No, it's like the purple shots. You got an angle inside the purple with the white and the blue.
All right, let's go. All right.
Yeah, really good. All right.
All right, so we need to kill.
Now go leftwards, and I hit right. Now
All
hit
right,
left.
we're gonna dodge over here now.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There you go. All right, good. See, easy game.
Yeah,
well,
easy,
you gotta
dude,
cut back
easy.
in. You gotta cut back in. Then actually go
Yeah,
up.
let me just squeeze on in there. Let me just slide on in.
Go up, then down, left, then right, and then up.
All right, let's test out the power of the bombs. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, got one of them. Oh, nice. I took out the emitters, dude. Look at this.
Dude, easy
Yeah,
game.
nice, dude. Oh, here he comes. Let's go. Dude, that was only 4 bombs, though. All right, we're gonna use the bombs strategically this time.
You're using your bombs way too bombingly. They're not good.
All right, yeah,
the bombs
all right.
actually do player damage in this game. They hurt you as a player.
Now, oh god, I got green. That's fine. That's part of the game. It's part of the game. Green is a shot in the game. All right, we're gonna clear that out.
Yeah,
all right,
job,
one of the
good
emitters
job.
down. Let's
Yep,
go.
Cool.
Oh my god. All right, it's fine.
Well,
It's fine.
kill the other
God.
emitter. Why aren't you bombing? You're not bombing.
I needed to save the bombs for
These
the,
are not.
the
These
little
are not
drones.
realistic attempts. You got to bomb more.
Remember, this is stage 3 boss.
I'm aware.
Midpoint of the game.
I'm aware.
Midpoint of the game. All right. Whoa. Let's stay in the middle
Get
this
up
time.
higher.
Let's
Get
kill
up
it
higher.
quick.
Get up higher. Use more point blanking with your bombs. You're
Okay,
playing
yeah,
way
let
too.
me-
You're playing way too low. Play higher. Play higher.
Okay, so is that the trick? Or do I need to be above the?
Yeah,
All
not
right,
above
let's see.
the
Let's
not
get in
above the
between
enemies,
them.
but just like get close. Yeah,
Oh,
get
okay.
yeah, hit it, bomb. Get up,
Okay,
get up,
got
up,
it.
up, up.
There we go.
Bomb again,
yeah,
bomb again,
that's
bomb
the
again.
ticket.
What are you
What do you mean
doing?
bomb again? What am I
What?
killing them? Is that?
Yes,
Is that the
dude,
strat?
The strat is
Point blank bombs?
You go up.
All right, let's go.
As soon
All
as
right, I
they,
got
as soon
you,
as
I
they
got you.
come down, bomb. Wait, bomb again, and then a bomb a third time.
All right.
Now go up. Now go up. Go up. Bomb. Yes. Yup.
There we go.
Bomb again. Yup. Perfect. Nothing
All right.
died. Nothing died at all.
my-
Bomb again. Wow, you bombed after you died? Pause. Pause the game. Pause the game. Pause the game. Pause the game. This is the worst game I've ever played. I've ever seen. I've ever witnessed. How are you gonna bomb after you died, dude?
Dude, it happens a lot. It happens a
Oh,
lot.
this game is programmed.
Okay, this is the most amount of bombs. No, okay, never mind. You can have 5 bombs if you don't get the extend at this point.
All right,
All right, let's go above. There we go. That's
There it is.
the
Yeah.
strategy.
think-
Oh,
Okay, you got this. This is it. We're killing him. Killing this man.
oh my lord.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Three.
Dude, just some honest micro. Just some honest.
Just shoot.
All right, let's do it low power. Low powered. Let's go.
How
It'll be fair.
How is this
Low
going to
rank.
help us?
Look
How
at
is-
this. There's so much. Oh my. Yeah, let me just fly right into that.
Well, that was your fault.
Yeah, it was my fault. I'll admit that. I'll admit that. I'll take that one.
Why are you
I'll
at
take that one.
green?
I don't know, man. It just gave me green. Oh.
Yep,
Oh, this is so much easier, dude. This is
easy
chill
bombing.
now.
Dude. Easy. Chill.
No, I don't need a
chill
bomb.
patterns. All right, good. All right, you're right. Why would you bomb?
All right. Uh-oh. Took out
One
an emitter. What's gonna happen?
Take the other emitter out.
Whoa!
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, look at
take
that,
the
dude.
other emitter
Easy.
out. Dude, take the other emitter out. Don't
All
do
right,
it.
that's
Don't do a
fine. I got
crisscross. Don't do crisscross. There you go. Now you got nice
There
double.
we go. We'll do a little safety bomb.
Yeah. You got nice
There
double
we go.
patterns.
Now, this
Yep.
is easy. Oh god, easy.
Bomb.
Easy.
Yep. All right, looking good. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Oh
nice
my
dodging,
God.
clean dodging.
Oh,
Bomb.
God.
Yes, this is it.
Uh,
All right, you win.
Nice.
You win.
Exquisitely balanced.
Where's the quote?
Exquisite.
I'm putting the quote up.
All right, I do actually want to show one other thing, an interesting thing about. Okay, here's the actual way I have seen people fight this boss. All right, the big back part has a bigger hitbox than the small front part. So if you shoot when it's away, you can kill this back part first.
I see. So you don't have to shoot the emitter. You can actually blast the. I saw you were kind of doing that with like random small shots when you were recovering. Is that what you were doing? Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I was just messing around really there. So
you
okay, so
weren't-
look, the back
so you
parts are
weren't really
destroyed
doing
first.
anything. I got you.
Oh, too low. Yep. I can't do that anymore. Okay, the point is, if you do it like that, see, I never actually did it this way. What you can do is then swap to the other side, do the same thing again, and then you can feasibly kill the boss. But the thing is, it takes almost as long to do that as it does to time the boss out.
Right. No,
and plus, now you're having to think about what you're doing.
Yeah, if you're gonna play guerrilla warfare, you might as well take a nap.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this is. I mean, I don't know what even to say. Like, I don't know what they expect you to do here other than to just die.
You guys suck.
There we go.
Both of you suck. Both of you are bad at games. Both of you guys don't understand the genius. You guys don't understand the genius Toaplan. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Call me when you need me.
One side's down.
Damn, he left.
Oh god, I can't.
Dude, he left.
Uh-oh. Destroyed an emitter. Dead. Okay.
We might have to.
All right, we're done with this. We're done with this boss.
I guess we'll have to bring him back if maybe he shows up sometime.
He'll show back up. I think we'll see him again.
You think we'll see him again? I don't know. He seemed really upset when he left. He said
just like old Saint Nick.
He said that you weren't playing the game right.
Okay, stage 4. We are now in stage 4. This is
really
a good honest memorization.
Yeah.
Stage.
Good old fashioned.
I actually enjoy this stage. Good old-fashioned memorization. All right, you want blue here, both on recovery and on the real route. Oh, you don't necessarily need it on the real route, but I want it on recovery.
So
okay.
you switched to blue.
I died.
Green.
Well, no,
you
never
had no power. Yeah. Okay. So you picked blue. Okay.
Yes, because blue item 1-up container. So now, even though I died, I basically traded 2 or 3 bombs for a life. Not a great, I mean, it's not great, but, you know, I still have my life back. And this stage is actually not very bad to recover from.
Wait, time out. Would you have gotten that if you had 6 lives?
No, I would have had 6 lives. If I had bombed it, it would not have given me anything.
And it would not have given you 1-up. So you basically just sacrifice a life so you can switch 1 bomb for 3 bombs.
Yes. See, like, I don't think there's any need to show the whole.
No, you don't have to show
stage 1. But yeah, but on the actual stage, I would do the same thing. I got on my route to where I would pick blue. I feel like that this stage is the opening of this stage is a little bit easier with blue. Yeah. So that's what my actual route would be.
Right. All right, let's see.
And it ends up really being not a whole lot different.
Blue looks so cool. It's a shame that the game sucks.
You actually can use it on this section though. It works well on this section.
It seems fine. Do you know if rank affects enemy HP? Because he said it. He being actually, I'm not sure if what their pronouns are, but SMC said it only affects the frequency of enemy shots.
Oh wow! Okay, whoa! I missed that. What did I do here?
Some spicy tapping.
Whoa! Hitbox check.
Yeah. What the heck, dude? You nutty.
I don't know that I honestly don't know about HP.
So instead of stacking blue, you switched to red 1. So you went from
because I feel like low power.
1? Yeah.
At high power, blue takes out those little gold Zocco very quickly. At low power, it doesn't take it out quickly enough for my taste, so I just switch back to red. These big blue roundy enemies, they shoot aim shots. They're actually kind of fun. You can kind of like misdirect them away and then point blank under them.
They're not even really aimed. They're kind of like gently aimed.
Yeah. So that's a fun enemy. I enjoy. This is a pretty good. This whole stage is actually pretty fun. It's like a proper. It's almost like an R-type kind of stage. It's like you're
say
going,
fun, and then you said
God,
R.
What did
you said
I do?
fun, and then you said R-type right after.
Dude, R-type's fun.
And then you got punished. No, and then you got punished for making stupid comments.
I actually forgot.
You got punished for making stupid comments.
I'm sorry.
No, the game already punished you. You don't have to apologize. You got your punishment.
Let's see. What was I doing here?
Like R-type, and then look what happened. Oh, you got aim shotted right in the face, man.
Yeah, I just didn't move enough.
Actually, that tells us exactly where the hitbox is, because look where it hit you on the wing.
Well, I mean, there's also a kind of a delay, so it's hard to say exactly, because it sits there for a second before you die.
No, I mean, it's on.
So I guess like right around there. So
no, one more frame. You didn't die until the next frame. I was watching. Don't worry. Yep.
No, that's it, because I stopped moving.
See? Well, no, that's when you die right there, yeah.
So it's like something like that,
I think it's more
than
that, but something like that, yeah.
Somewhere in that area.
Right. Why were you so close to that fucker, man? Why were you dying?
I guess I thought that it was going to die. I don't know.
I
think I was also focused on these enemies coming in from the top because they can trap you. But I was on the other side, so it didn't matter. I don't know what I was thinking. I basically it was like 12. It was like midnight.
It doesn't really matter. You're one power level. So who cares? You can just pick up one red.
I only had 1 power. So.
Yeah.
Now, what is vitally important is that I'm at full power by the time I reach the boss of the stage.
The low speed is making me really nervous. Now you're dodging super close.
0 speed sucks. From 1 to 4 speed is fine. It's just fine.
You're on
honestly.
0. Now you're on 1.
Now I'm at 1. Yeah, 1 speed's fine.
It seems fine.
2 and 3, 4, they're fine. 5 is a little sketchy.
Also, shit design. Should just be 3 speed.
The orange Zako are the main threats. You have to kill those above anything else because they would just fly directly at you, circle around, home in on you.
Those
you cannot get away from them.
But
yes.
they're not even shooting misdirected shots. Those are aimed, aren't they? Well, I thought
Yes,
they were
and
fully
they
misdirected to
spread
where you
out.
could just sit there.
No,
no,
they're
not.
spread out and kind of jumbled up to where
This is
it
not a
does.
gun nail situation. I see. I see. Man, cool looking sprites. Yeah, you got your level 1.
This stage,
red.
I think this stage looks fantastic.
Yeah, it does. I think the backgrounds,
Nice music, got a little clapping going on in the
background.
background.
The backgrounds have gotten worse since the first stage. Because
No, they're about to get better though.
The first stage had all these varied backgrounds with very specific things.
No,
these next few stages have been kind of like.
This stage, I think, looks amazing. Honestly, this section we're coming up on.
Yeah, the section we're coming up on.
The city
about right now. It's like very.
Oh
loopy,
yeah, that's just like some kind of hangar or something.
very loopy. Very Casio loopy.
This stage gives you a ton of item containers. Now, normally with those things, you'll want to kill them, point blank them on the side with your options.
Good amount of dodging there.
But at low power, you need. Oh, that was another mistake.
Why did you pick blue?
I'm making mistakes, dude.
Oh.
I'm screwing up. It's too late.
So I guess this game's easy because you made like multiple mistakes and you're still about to clear.
Yeah, dude. Anybody can clear it. But no, look at this background here, dude. This is awesome.
Yeah.
right,
yeah,
this
I
is,
like this background. No, I like this one with the cars on the road. That's my favorite part of this one. Yeah.
that was another hitbox check.
I remember this background.
Okay, yeah, this is a memo section. They always start from the left, and you can just cycle around them. If you have full power, it's actually pretty easy. You just circle around. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was honest. That was honest right there. Look at that.
Does he know the definition of honest? The fuck?
If you do not have an extra speed, you're not going to be fast enough to circle around those things, and you have to bomb them.
Right.
But with 1 speed, you should have enough. And the bullets are kind of like sort of aimed to where you can get around them. It's not really that threatening. Here, the purple things are basically shielding the gold things. The gold Zako are what you need to focus on.
Right. I'm noticing.
But
That's pretty cool
did
design.
not trust...
If the power-ups were actually if you had like a decent power, but you don't, so now you're fighting.
Oh god! And those missiles, if you don't kill them, they shoot upwards.
What the hell?
That last section,
when they hit the
trust
bottom of the screen, I was trying to figure out where the hell those bullets came from. What the fuck?
Yeah, they explode and shoot upwards.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
But no, I did not trust blue to kill all the missiles that were being shot.
Oh, Memo!
Yeah.
What are you doing? That guy came way too low, even if it wasn't Memo. That was crazy.
Yeah. It's straight. It's Memo. But no, you want to only kill the first phase, and now you can take you a sippy, take you a little rest.
What are we doing? We're resting. I saw you move. Why are you moving during the rest? No moving. Don't move.
Just rest in your shot hand,
Don't move.
If you kill this enemy, it starts spamming like lasers across the whole screen again, like Envy.
Oh, fuck!
Normal. Oh, nice. Another blue. Dude, I got screwed there.
What are you doing?
Oh, look at this. Dude, you see the little thing in the background?
Yeah,
little UFO?
Yeah,
That's funny.
That's really awesome. I also like this big city. I remember this on your streams, this big city on the right.
Yeah,
like,
it's awesome
skyscraper.
looking.
Yeah, incredible.
Now I'm really starting to sweat bullets because I have still one power level.
Up.
But...
Yeah.
And yes, the wrong power up. So I'm
wrong
this is totally off the cuff right here.
I thought you got 2. Didn't you stack blue twice? Or was that
No, I got blue, then red, then blue again.
Oh, blue, red, blue. Oh, wonderful. It's not that
see,
bad.
what happened
is
I was trying to avoid hitting
I got you. I know what you're doing.
Because it takes very little to take it to the next phase. So I was like just trying to squeeze out that last power up.
Just
and it just so happened that.
But the power-up carrier was going to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. The power-up carriers actually can take a second to kill.
Yeah, I know. They don't shoot, though, right?
No.
But you can ram into them.
But you can run into them.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
so,
blue, red,
I'm back to...
red, blue, red, blue. This is... Wait,
no, it was blue, red, blue. No, because I had no power.
Yeah.
It was not good.
This is real routing right here. Real memorization. for real.
This was very scary.
This is blue-collar schmupping right here, man. I'm enjoying this.
See, this is the thing. You can't just rely on memorization for this game. You have to be able to...
Yeah.
It's execution, it's dodging, it's decision making.
I mean, just fuck up a lot less, man. You're just really making all of these mistakes.
I mean, yeah, just play perfectly, dude. Just don't make mistakes.
Just don't make mistakes. Hard.
This is the same as the other section after the purple, after the other things.
I like this enemy formation. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's fun. This stage is enjoyable whenever you're not screwing it up constantly.
Well,
that was close.
No, but I saw you playing this with full red on the stream the
Yeah,
other day,
yeah.
and you were literally just going in circles, and it looked not fun. It looked okay.
You think it's more fun like this?
Well, yeah,
this is
because
fun. Look at this.
you know,
Look at
you
this.
got to. No, this is now again not fun. What is this design like? Can't tell whether you want me to have a good time or a
exquisite is
bad
what it
time.
is. Come on.
You're right. Yeah, hold on, let me put it back on the screen.
Okay,
Every time you say that,
what
I'm bringing it back
what
on the
is
screen.
something neat is this back here.
Exquisite.
That's actually kind of relevant.
Exquisite. Which one? Wait,
Now-
what back? What? I missed it. I was making shit.
This right here.
Oh yeah,
this
I
little
saw
line
that
of
guy.
enemies.
Yeah. Enemies.
No, that's different from the UFO. Yeah,
what?
just keep your eye on them down there.
That's funny because I was watching those during your stream and I didn't really know what they were, and I was going to ask you about it. So I'm glad you're addressing it.
Yeah, the purple UFO is just kind of a fun thing.
Are they protesters?
Now, if they really, yeah, here they come. Yeah, see, watch them over here. See right here.
What? Go on. Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Now, watch them.
Okay.
See them go up, and here they come.
They came from the back.
These are what.
And there's four of them and not three of them. Oh, come on. I thought it was going to be like 3 people coming in from the top where it would make sense. Aw, dude. They had an opportunity to do this right. They were so close.
They could have shown, they were, I was going to mention that. If they had shown like all of the enemy waves coming in, that would have been awesome.
Not
like
even
it would have been
that.
like some
There
real
was
design.
3 dots, so you imagine 3
Well,
ships in
and
a
before
three-way
there was actually
formation
5
coming
dots.
from the top, not from the bottom.
Let's look at that again. There was actually 5 dots whenever it was in a line.
Yeah, it was 5 in a line. Yeah, but then they split up. Yeah, those 5.
No, it's 6. There's 6 right here.
There's 2. It's 2 groups of 3. Really, is what it is.
And then
right here. Where are they?
Yeah,
There they
just
are.
3.
Just 3, and they go up the top, and then guess where they come out? Guess where they fucking come out? Out the bottom. Jesus.
Okay,
Christ,
these are actually really non-threatening. I'm not even at full power here.
Why are you in the middle of them?
Because I'm sealing them. They're all sealed.
No one would do that. You'd be in the at the bottom of the screen, terrified.
Yeah, then you die because you get the screen flooded with bullets. Because look at that.
Oh,
Even one of them's kind of annoying. But yeah, if you sit in the middle there, you seal them all. And that's it.
So one thing I will give the game a lot of credit for, which is it's really cruel, but many of the enemies have multiple phases of shots. Like they'll shoot one shot, then another shot, then a purple shot, then it's like each enemy is like a mini boss in a way. Like as far as like the programming, it's not just they shoot a single kind of shot. It's many of them, especially the mid ones, shoot multiple shots, and if you let them keep going,
and look at them. Every enemy is completely unique too.
Yeah. And they have and they're animated. Yeah. Floor boss?
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Oh,
not
never
yet.
mind. I don't
Okay.
care.
32 minutes into the run.
Guys, I'm so excited for floor boss.
Now is when the game gets difficult. The game now has officially started.
You died twice, just to be clear.
I know.
3 times.
That's the easy part. That's the easy part. Legitimate. Like I'm not even like making a joke. This is where I have to put it on. This is where it actually gets truly difficult. 32 minutes into the run, barely over halfway through the game.
Which is 75% into a Dodonpachi 2 all.
Yeah. These things take way too long to kill, and the way I have a very hard time tracking them, and these little blade bullets have a pretty large hitbox. So what I'm trying to do is just get as many shots as possible with my side shots onto those things. And another thing too is they're narrow. I don't know if I do it here. But it's see, like right here. If you're not lined up, only half of your shots are hitting them. So it takes them a lot longer to die.
Can you kill the
very
carriers
annoying.
themselves?
You can. On the very first carrier, I killed it.
Yeah.
See, I killed it right here.
Yeah.
But they take too much health to do otherwise. Also, if you're in the middle, too close, there's like a large hitbox in the middle.
Yeah, you're trying.
But, okay. Very, very, very important for this last set. You want, which missile is launched is whichever one's closest to you. You want the one on the far left.
Yeah, sure.
That way you can go over here and you can erase it. That's another thing about this game. Whenever you scroll to the right of the screen, stuff on the left gets erased. Sometimes.
This is Gunsmoke? Wait, what do you mean sometimes? And what do you mean left? Is it only on the left?
Only on the left. Yes.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. How it is.
What?
How it be. But yeah, see that bullet, that missile thing's gone. Okay,
Yeah,
take these out. All right, now there's a couple ways that you can go about this section. One way is to sit over on the side here, and then you kill this missile as it comes down. Then you sit between these two missiles over here, and you could take them out, and then you're on your way to the boss. Now, there's also a safe spot up here. Now, very easy to do, actually. Let the first shuriken go over past you. Make sure you're staying in the corner. Drop down for the second shuriken. Move up. And just kind of down and up and down and up and down and up. You actually have plenty of room as long as you stay to the side. And now we're on to the 4 boss. Boss music again.
I'm so excited for this boss. Hard boss.
All right, here we go. All right.
Boss. Yep. Everyone get ready.
Okay. And that's the 4 boss. On to stage 5. Let's go.
What? Hold on. What? What?
Yep. Hardest boss in the game. Bar none.
Where's that shout out to? Where's that shout out to
stage,
SMC?
Stage 5. So what you want to do? Okay. Okay. Yes. So I spent God knows how many hours. I would say probably at least 5 or 6 hours just grinding that boss with 2 bombs. The boss has multiple bugs going, by the way, which you probably didn't know about. It is a very, very hard boss. It is in front of a very pivotal section of the game. Dying there is not. It's rough, and I was dying there nearly every run. I did kill it a few times, but even then, I'm having to use basically every bomb that I have. So I'm going then doing my day stream. SMC shows up. It's like, oh yeah, there's a way you can despawn that boss. It's really tricky though. Like, okay, I'll try it. I'm struggling. It's like, yeah, you want to sit up in the corner and make sure that there's a lot of bullets on the screen. He's like, what? And I'm like, what? You mean like in the top right? Well, yeah, you got it's kind of hard to do that. It's like I already practiced that safe spot because it's easier to go up there than to actually kill the things. And so I just go there, and then the boss just despawns.
You'd basically almost accidentally.
I was thinking about that.
You would almost accidentally
I almost incidentally figured it out myself.
Wow.
But I didn't do it exactly right, or I think what it was is I was only doing it on recovery. And on full power, I was killing stuff, but on recovery, I was doing that safe spot, but that doesn't work. The despawn doesn't work on recovery because enemies shoot more the more power you have. So whenever you're at full rank and you're in that corner and everything is shooting...
You have to create a sprite limit, basically. You have to,
Yes, you're basically creating a sprite limit, and the boss does not spawn.
Right, and so with low power, you don't have enough sprites on screen to actually fuck with the sprite limit. There's the boss.
I'm not going to go through the whole section, but long story short, if you don't do that, you have to fight the boss. Okay.
This boss sucks.
This boss is garbage. Okay. Basically, the way it works is each of the 2 side things shoot out this really annoying...
exquisitely tuned game
exquisitely tuned.
All right,
okay,
thank you.
They shoot out these sets of bullets. However, the leftmost set is bugged in that it is set to maximum possible firing speed at all times. It never pauses between its firing.
I bet that was intentional.
Even on lowest rank. Even at 0 power.
That has to be intentional. There's no way they didn't notice.
No. See, watch how much... No, because the thing's not even opening.
But how did they not notice that?
Yeah, see, look, it's...
Yeah, no, I see it.
It's
off cycle. It's off cycle from the opening.
Look how fast...
Oh, no, it's opening.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that. Like, look how fast that thing opens and closes. That's not supposed to be doing that. It's not supposed to do that.
Dude, it's instant. It's a loop. It's an instant loop.
Well, look, and now look at the other side.
Yeah, the other side's chilling, vibing.
See, that's a reasonable amount of bullets.
I don't know.
And then, of course,
like
you can't just have a laser.
It's got way more of a feel to it.
You can't just...
You're not thinking about the vibes of the game. And also, having more bullets on the left, creates like this asymmetric tension. It's like dissonance.
Yeah.
It's bullet dissonance. It's a term coined by Toaplan when they were making this game. Somebody said it was a bug, but they said bullet dissonance. So, I mean, who are you going to believe, right?
All right. If you have 3 bombs, that's how you can deal with the boss. You basically wait for the first wave of bullets, get up in there.
This is one of those things where I want to just remind everyone that I've said this for millions and trillions of years, that if you want to clear a game, don't play.
Okay, now if you have two bombs, which I many times only had two bombs.
You just sat at the top right. You didn't even play. Why would anybody do this?
Oh my god! See, that's the thing. All right, you have to misdirect the bullets.
He
Go over here, kind of seal them a little bit.
6-7 hours on this, so now he's trying to put this on you guys.
I still can't do it.
He's trying to put this back on you guys. Oh, I know. I mean,
so
it's bullet distance, dude. It's really hard. You got to be jazzy with your movements. You gotta be jazzy with your move. I don't even know what hit you.
And not only that, these bullets are like impossible to see.
They're kind of blanky, yeah.
Jazzy with your movements. Get out of here, dude.
You gotta be jazzy, dude.
You have to get up there and point blank.
You gotta be the Charlie Parker of
angle his bullets
Tatsujin.
back. Get through. Jeez. It's really frustrating because you have to get up there to point blank it, but then you have like this little cradle that you have to get. This is basically, it's like the cradle from DDP. You got to get up in there.
Well, sure. I'm not gonna comment on that.
But
I do see some
too low right there.
DDP-ish things going on here.
All right, you only got 2 bombs. There, okay, that's how you do it with 2 bombs.
Very good. Easy game.
I mean, you saw how many tries it took me to get that.
Pish
I mean,
posh.
I'm sure a player with better execution and better vision than me could probably do that consistently. But I just could not get consistent.
I mean,
Remember,
it's
this
static,
is also
isn't it?
30 minutes. Yeah, it is static, but you have to make your movements have to be static.
Just don't move.
Now, if you have
static.
Yeah, okay. I struggled immensely with this.
No, it
Plus,
seems
it's
really
like
hard.
30 minutes.
I don't really like the
It's like 30
either.
minutes
they seem
into the
like
run.
Nonsensical. Like they're not exciting patterns.
Yeah,
they're just lock you down. Like
now I will say that recovery on the recovery kill is really not that bad. You could see some more hitbox shenanigans.
Are we back to the run, or are you showing the recovery?
Yeah, no. This is the recovery. Oh, see, I screwed that up. I thought I could get that. Because that's another thing. Since that does not work if you're not at full power, it's still good to know how to kill that at low power.
Yeah.
So yeah, kill that. Just get around.
Oh my God! Stop it.
Yep. Kill
I hate
that
everything
one.
that you're doing.
Kill these 2.
Oh my God!
And then you want to do that so you can get the power up.
Oh, I see. And then go
okay. Now it is ostensibly easier at low power. However, that one side still shoots like crazy, but you have a lot longer time between the lasers, and the one on the other side doesn't shoot as much. So you always want to bomb whenever the laser happens.
Right.
And then point blank.
Point blank. Right. Sure. Oh my God! But you have to do so much dodging in between. Like it's ridiculous.
It is hard. You can do it with 2 bombs.
You just dodge. Dude. People are gonna know that you're fraudulent if you keep playing like this.
I can't dodge. Dude, this is not a secret. I told you I can't dodge.
You just gotta dodge, man.
You know this.
You gotta dodge.
You know that I can't dodge.
You gotta dodge. Gotta do it. Do it for the people. Show them. Show the people.
I've given enough.
Show them.
People get nothing else from me.
Show them that how good Toaplan is.
Oh my God.
Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? Oh, exquisite.
You did.
Exquisite.
I will legitimately lose track of these bullets. Like they go into my blind spot, and I'm like get jump scared because I think I'm dying to nothing.
Hit it! What are you doing? There you go, baby. There you go, baby.
Oh, based game, exquisite game. All right, moving on. Okay. That's twice now, isn't it? Double KO.
What the fuck?
All right.
Whatever. Now we're into stage 5.
Stage 5. Okay.
This
is where
the game starts. I thought.
This is where the game had started. Now it really
starts again.
All right.
This is where the game
starts again.
Restarts. Yeah.
Vital. Absolutely vital. For one, you can't point blank these things. You can't sit on top of them. They don't seal, and they will hit you from the top of the screen. I've died to there a few times. You want as much power as possible here. Even on recovery, as long as you get every one of the reds, this next section is still doable, but it's a massive pain. All right, we are now in the infamous Cheater's Graveyard. I don't even really know what to say about this section, other than it is one of the memoist, most execution-heavy things I've ever had to do in a shmup, along with a little bit of RNG sprinkled in for good measure.
Hey man, that sounds exquisite.
Yeah, it is exquisite.
Just making sure.
I'm not going to get into all that, but if you search about Cheater's Graveyard and Tatsujin, Truxton 2 and Tatsujin, you'll find some stories. Some things were revealed about certain people.
Look, the game
came out.
The game eats players. It eats cheaters. It spits them out. It puts them in their place. That's what this game does. Yeah. It's just that simple.
Even if you like tasks this section, it's not just about dodging. It's about positioning. It's about pre-positioning. More than anything, it's about pre-positioning. It's not the enemies overlap in such a way that you have to be in where they come out well before they come out.
Sure.
Otherwise, it's just completely unreasonable.
You're effectively spawn camping in a very specific way.
These big red enemies, the way they work is they open up one side and shoot a random spray of bullets. Then they close and then they open up the other side, right, and do the same. And then they open up both sides at once, shoot a big spray.
Yeah. And you can destroy their sides, right? Like you can destroy their shields or whatever.
There's a couple ways to kill them.
Okay.
You can if you destroy both of the sides, then they just die. If you do enough damage to the middle, they die. You need to know both ways how to do that. If you destroy one of the sides, then they cannot shoot from that side. Knowing all of those things is important.
Let me just be clear. You can disable one side. You can destroy both sides, in which they will just die. Or you can destroy the middle. That generally
takes too long, though, and it's not something you're often going to do, is destroying both sides.
That's really not a thing. Okay, I got you. Okay. But you're basically going to kill a side and then or find a way to get to the middle. To kill it.
And I believe they always start when the left and then right.
Good to know.
Also, the shields have massive hitboxes.
Scroll all the way to the right and then spawn them off the screen, and you don't have to play.
Well, all right. I'm just going to let this section go.
So you gotta think
the first
more,
two waves,
you gotta use your intellect.
Enemies come from the bottom.
Okay, I'll show
you. Using the side here, I'm not even really going to get that in depth to it because just explaining what's going on here doesn't really mean anything.
No, I get it. You can kind of see it.
It's just 1,000% memorization.
Can I just say, watching you play this multiple times on stream over the past week, every time you played this section, I lost track of your ship every single time.
Yes.
I was like, wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Like, it would either be in the top left, the fucking top right, some weird spot that makes no sense for you to sit at, ever.
Yes. What a lot of people do is they will point blank the front of the enemies and get the weak spot, kind of get the meat in the middle.
Right.
See, I got scared here. That was very sus.
Dodging. All right, I like the little bit of dodging.
Fortunately, I had bombs. Okay, man. I do want to show a couple things for that. The recovery on there is hugely important. It's actually not that bad to do. Okay, here's the other way. If you end up dying on the... Actually, I'm glad I have the safe spot. If you end up dying on the previous boss, you're not going to have full power going there, so you cannot do what I just did. So what you have to do is... Well, that was a little bit lucky. By
the way, what was that?
That was luck.
You keep saying you can't dodge, and then you dodge, man.
Okay, you need to... See what I'm doing here? Since they have... I have a more narrow shot, I'm able to...
I see.
Kill them
weird.
And then stuff the enemies.
Oh, that's so weird. Oh, that's so weird, dude.
If you get a really bad spread, then it pushes you out of position and you can't do it. Now, and then also for these other ones, you can't just be up there because the enemies come from below. You have to have room at the bottom. And this item carrier, see like that just screwed me. I am now screwed. Oh, I got lucky. Okay.
Oh, because you picked it
up. Now I'm behind.
Yeah, you didn't pick it up, so you're good.
Okay, I actually did it right this time.
You're okay. So you're trying not to pick that up because you don't want extra power, because otherwise you won't be able to kill.
Well, no, I don't want the wrong color. And this last one you don't have to worry about. You can just wait it out. So actually very, very hard to do.
That seemed easier than the other things you said were hard to do.
Shoot. I spent probably 10 hours just on this section.
Bro, you just did it. Oh, ow.
Is this the... Okay, I don't want to show that. I don't want to show that section. I want to show the actual recovery. This is massively important to learn how to recover here. You have to know how to recover in this section if you want to have any chance of clearing this game, unless you're just expecting to get through it, which is not.
Well, isn't this 40? How it's like 40 minutes in,
Oh my god,
right?
where's the checkpoint? 34 minutes in.
You can't reset here, dude.
No, absolutely. No. You're not going to reset. But I mean, if you don't have a recovery here, your run is over.
Well,
and it's just straight up over.
So
you can't just bomb through the section. Okay, I think this is the checkpoint. I stole this wholesale from NMS.
Okay.
You know, shout outs to NMS on YouTube. He has this clear. He's got some good things. Okay. Here's the one part where you do want to take out the 2 shields. See, I took too long there. Immediately, you got to start shooting. Take out both shields. Do not shoot the little Zako, because then they start shooting extra bullets. Go up. So this is key. Move over.
What the fuck
I was too slow because I'm talking.
Talking about, man? That's crazy.
Oh.
What
All
are
right.
you doing?
Kill that. Kill that. Move up. Move over. Move down. Cut through the bullets. Bomb. Immediately start shooting. So you're stuffing these. Get up here. Give yourself some room. Tap through. Tap. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Go through.
I
Wait
saw you
as
do
long as
this
possible.
live. Yeah.
Bomb.
That was crazy.
All right. Now you're just waiting out. I was able to do this very consistently. Bomb again.
Yeah.
Stuff these enemies. Ooh, get your red served up to me. Kill this side and kill these. Oh, almost died.
Jesus! What are you doing? This is way too much dodging.
Get through.
Way too much dodging. Way too much
That's
dodging.
the easiest way to do it.
No
and
chance.
then now you're through.
No
I was
chance.
able to. Well, you saw me do it. It was consistent because that's just what you have to be able to dodge like that, and that's just how it is. This is just an infamous section in Shmups.
Continue. Continue.
All right, these point blanking. There's different ways now. From this point in the game on, you need to know. You have to have multiple routes. You have to have a routes for high power, a route for no power, and a route for low power because the game functions differently, and how you approach every single section is different depending on how much power you have and how much recovery you have. So yeah, for this, I'm going over. If I'm at low power, I have to go in between them. If I'm at like mid power, I think I have to go like under them. I don't remember, but
Can you like checkpoint hop through this?
No, it's the checkpoints get longer and longer as the game goes on.
That's great. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
And it only gets harder too.
The opposite of what you would expect. That's great. Thanks.
Yeah, no, it only gets harder too. You don't have the resources to checkpoint hop from this point on. You can, sort of, maybe, to a degree, but you've got to, you're not just gonna resource your way from stage 5 on. This is where you're building up resources. I'm not gonna show both. I'll show a little bit of my recovery route. It's kind of interesting. This is a pretty okay section. You're just a lot of movement, nothing really too tight. As long as you're doing the specific movements, you're just kind of killing the enemies as they spawn. Really just pretty straightforward. That one you have to move out a little, wait for it to come out to you to go around.
Because the first spread has that double spread, is that why? Or whatever, and then it was
it's the way they shoot. I don't even remember.
Yeah,
it's just
that's fine. It doesn't matter.
All right, and now is the. Yeah. Okay, you want to have your side shot. This is kind of important. Have your side shot up there, killing that one, so you're weakening it a little bit. This is the no bound. If you want to be safe, you can just bomb this. But as long as you move up and kind of
holy shit! That's another one of those moments. You did this live, I'm pretty sure, and I was literally like, "Where did his ship go?"
This is just kind of like a memorization. I'm not pulling through. If you go through at full speed, you'll get to the top too fast, and they'll shoot you. You're kind of like very rapidly tapping, to where you want to reach the top right as that last enemy spawns, and right as the green thing stops, and then cut over. Now I want to tap just a little bit more. Wait for that last enemy to get off the screen, and then cut over, and then cut back between these sets of bullets right here.
Yeah, that's just a restream. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
but it's not a restream.
Like I said,
they shot behind you. That's crazy.
It's like a cut. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's insane. And it's the same kind of thing. You want to cut over and back between those sets of bullets.
No, it is a restream. No, I'm watching it. Yeah, no, it is a restream. It's just that the bullets are it's so weird, man.
Those things also have pretty large hitboxes. You have to be careful of those. Here's another one. You want to kill these from the side. That way you give yourself room to go over. This one's pattern's kind of neat. Wait for the bullets, go over and swing with it and kill it. This took me a while to get. You have to really pre-position yourself.
Man, the red enemies do not.
They take way too long to die. It sucks.
The green enemies,
everything from here on is like way too tanky.
But like the red Zako is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
And this is all just pre.
Yeah.
These things don't stay on the screen for very long, so you can kind of get away from them. Yeah.
Man, imagine if you're at the bottom of the screen when one of those stupid heads explode and you get the fucking spread. You're dead. Right?
Oh yeah, no, you're dead. You're just straight up dead. You either don't kill them or you. All right. Oh wait, no, we don't want to see that yet. We're gonna save that because I want to show the
something's happening.
how I did that on recovery. It's actually, well, it's not easy. Can I have a state there?
Let's go through all of Chinopolis' fact that he ran out of letters. He ran out of letters and joystick buttons, and now he's into fucking numbers. I don't know symbols. Die. Yeah.
Line your nose up with the edge of the carapace background here, and those things can no longer shoot. And these things shoot a lot less at low rank, so you can actually kill them at low power. All right, but you do have to have memoed where they're coming out from. These you can kind of get where they loop out and then just kind of stream away from them. All right, all right, 1 speed, I don't know if that's enough. So you want to be over here. You usually just want to bomb that. I want to see if I can do it without. Nope, can't do it. Okay. It is possible to do that without speed, but it's really, really hard. Okay, that was almost luck. Oh, okay, I did not make a whole lot of. I'm only going to give this a couple attempts because we're
fine. We're good.
Good.
Show the people what you want to show them. The people need to know. The people want to know.
The recoveries here is. Man, just explaining this is wearing me out.
Hey, dude. Look, I get it. Also, you spend a lot of time in this game, so it's like stuff you.
Yeah, I know. I want to get this information out there.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying.
You can see the problem with this game. Even just reviewing, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
There's so much.
There's things. I mean, effectively, like. The reason we wanted to do this video, I mean, I actually didn't have time today to do this video, but I said to Chinopolis, we got to do this video now because I was personally worried that you're going to forget things because there's stuff that turns into muscle memory at 110 hours that you can't always remember why. Very much. You can't always remember why you did it that way, but you just have to do it that way, and we're trying to recall everything, and that's kind of why I said, look, let's just fucking record this now, even though it's going to have to be a little shotgun, but... Yeah, dude, I understand completely.
Okay. Basically, that's where the double cross section, you just...
Look, what people are watching is still I don't know, is there another resource for Tatsujin Oh that's anything like what we're talking about? So, I mean, at the very least, you're putting a big leg up for anyone who wants to even remotely understand this game, let alone tackle it.
This is how you do this.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I see.
But basically, you want to that double cross section, just bomb it, unless you have 2 speed and you're very competent. Oh, these things, hitbox are actually like only in the little nose gun portion. So you don't have to really worry about running into those. Oh, don't get tempted. Oh, I'm tempted. Am I fast enough? Yeah. And then squirt on up and over.
You guys squirt
this is a run saver right here, being able to do this. And then...
Kill the last one.
There he is!
Oh!
Yep, okay. And then you just kind of circle around.
Pipiru!
Yeah!
There he is! There he is! Oh, he's so excited. He's so excited. He's everywhere. He's oh my god, he's getting bigger. Oh, he's so excited. Fucking here. Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
I can't see your screen, so I don't know what you're actually
doing. You don't know. You're gonna have to watch the video to find out what's happening. Pipiru's back. He's back. He's bouncing around the room. He's so excited. He says, "Shoot me! Shoot me!"
All right, Pipiru here. If, as expected, if you bomb that, he gives you like 1 item and then runs. Like, do not bomb Pipiru.
Wait,
do not bomb Pipiru.
Don't bomb me! Don't bomb me! Don't bomb me, bro.
As long as you keep shooting him, he just keeps dropping these things.
And
if you have no power, you can very easily get back to full power, and this is kind of a run saver. All right, another big knowledge bomb right here. This thing, which of course I have 6 lives. You notice that there are 2.
Chinopolis, I want to apologize for earlier. I left the stream, and I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you were gonna not bomb me, and I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Dude,
you're a good pal. You're a good pal. You're a good guy.
Pipiru will save you, or he'll knife you in the back. I actually got a green as my last item. All right, the double item container. Let's see, where did I say? Here we go.
Wait, so how do you get Pipiru? You have to bomb, or?
No, you just shoot that last thing. It's just hidden in the last alien head. It's just you shoot it there. All right, notice here there are 2 item containers.
Yep.
You drop a bomb, you don't hit both. Right. If you have a bomb, so yeah, if you have 2 bombs, you use 2 bombs to get 2 lives. Yes, they are both 1-ups.
Oh, okay. So you would use a
you know,
bomb
you
on
can-
both sides to get 2 lives, but you need to have
Yes, if you-
four lives. If you have 5 lives, you can only get 1. So
Yes,
then you have
correct.
6, right? Okay, yeah.
But say you come in here, a lot of times I'll have like 2 lives. But
Yeah.
if your route's tight, you know, you get two extends here, you get a couple more extends, you know, that saves your run. But you're using up your bombs. Again,
Wait, but can you wait?
shout
but
outs
can
to
you
SMC.
Get, can you before you get to the SMC?
Yes.
Can you? Let's say you have one, like right there, you have 1 bomb and 4 lives. So you only have 1 bomb and you can only get 1 container. Can you get
Yes.
1 container, get the one up, immediately SD, get the other container? Like, can you like
cannot.
just cycle infinitely? No, it saves it right there basically.
No, because remember, red container means you have to have red shot.
Oh, it does?
There is no.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
You never said that. You never said that.
Yeah,
This
blue
entire time.
container. Yeah, that's why you have to have green for the boss 2 to get the green container. That's why I switched to blue for stage 4 to get the blue
you
container.
Didn't say shit about that. No one.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, the containers are color coded.
Wait, you just shot him and you just bombed him and nothing happened.
Yes, because I don't have red.
Oh.
I have no red power,
Wow.
so I get nothing.
This game.
That's the checkpoint.
So good. Exquisite.
Exquisite.
Where's the? Yeah,
Okay.
Exquisite. Exquisite.
Now, what if you could somehow get 2 lives for 1 bomb?
I heard this in chat. I heard SMC talking about this in chat about 2 lives with 1 bomb.
Yes. There is I have no clue. I guess people just sat here for hours
Oh, yeah.
trying to, I don't know what they did. I don't know how this works because the bombs don't move. But if you sit in a very specific spot, if you put your nose right here to the side of that raised portion below the dark portion, bomb until the little counter here is at 1 pip. As soon as it hits the 1 pip, move over. See if I can do it. Yep.
What?
2 extends.
Oh, so it's you know what? It's almost like the bomb is following your scrolling.
Yes,
It
that
is.
actually is
It
what's
is.
happening.
No,
okay,
look,
that's what's
look,
happening.
look carefully. Look carefully. The bomb is following your scrolling.
Oh, see, I did it too early that
Yeah,
time.
yeah. It's just timing. It's just timing. But basically, if you look, yeah, the bomb is just following. Oh, that's chill, dude. That's not hard. I mean, it shouldn't
Yeah, I mean,
be.
but if you know how to do it.
Yeah, you gotta understand the theory.
Yep.
yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Wow.
I'm not going to show
I
the
got you.
recoveries for the rest of this because it's just going to get too crazy.
All right,
there's some videos of it out there.
Yep, 2 girls, 1 bomb. Next section.
Yep.
We're about to,
All right, we are now halfway through stage 5 and to one of the other hardest parts of the game. Okay, this dude's a blade thrower. You got to do some microing.
Whoa.
Cycle around for the
Whoa.
second one because it gets too low. Okay, important. I
can't
only
see shit.
just
I can't
figured
see
this out.
shit. I can't see shit, dude.
Oh no, yeah, it's impossible to see. Okay, very important. Something I just figured out.
Continues. Yeah, go ahead.
What?
What'd you find out? No, go ahead. What'd you find out?
You want to be below on the right side here, like over on this portion.
Yeah.
Because of how the thing is that if you're on the left side, the blade on this side gets angled. Oh, whoa. The blade gets angled. The shots get angled. And it gets really weird. But if you're on the right side, everything kind of, it doesn't
Lines
change
up.
the angle. Yeah, it lines up a lot better. So you'll see I stay more on that side and have a nice little gap to dodge through. And then on this last one, I want to circle around it.
Wasn't even a gap, dude. It was a very tight gap.
Okay.
Extremely
The blades
tight.
are not, they're not like 100% hitbox.
Fair
I want to
enough.
say it's probably like
middle.
probably like something like that.
Yeah,
So that would be my guess.
I gotcha.
But yeah, if you stay on the right side of this enemy and the shots, like I'm basically safe just sitting here.
Gotcha.
I probably do touch over a little bit. Yeah, I do. Okay, because I have to dodge the other one and get as much damage as possible on it as you're getting through. Those stupid blue enemies, they will shoot at you occasionally. All right, so that's chill. I was going to bomb it if necessary. If you see the gaps don't line up, just bomb it. Don't even try and squeeze through, just bomb it. These things suck. They shoot really fast if you're at high power. But otherwise, they start on the right side and then go back and forth, back and
This
forth,
is
back
like
and
some
forth till
Sky
it's done.
Jaguar right here, dude, man.
See, look, all you do, sit. Whatever you do, don't move. Don't move! What did I say?
You moved. I saw you go down. So
Why
you
would
lost,
I do that?
So you lost power? I don't know, but did you? Is it so? There's the bullet. But you wait. Pause. So if you would have not moved, you would have had enough power to shoot it without it shooting you. I feel like it would have shot you anyways.
Nope. I was the point blanking.
You got scared.
Because I moved back, it spread the shots out a little bit.
You got scared.
I got scared.
Yeah.
I saw one enemy get really close. I'm like, uh-oh, too close. I'm scared.
That one's touched the chin.
Let's see. No, still good. One of them got... See, that one was a little bit lower.
Yeah.
That one got lower. I'm like, uh-oh, I'm spooked. I'm getting scared, shaking in my boots. Oh, I flinched. And... Yeah.
Wow, that really... So you're right. The hitbox doesn't start until under that little silver bit. Nice.
Yep.
Good job, by the way. This isn't like the third run of the night.
Yes.
You've already made 3 critical
well
mistakes.
Past midnight.
That's the 3rd critical mistake.
Yep.
I'm not going to count the power-up switching as a critical mistake because I don't think it was. But
No, that was a critical mistake. That very easily could have ended the run because if I got too low power...
There you go, I think that's 4 then, if you think about it. I think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't know. At this point,
all right,
you don't need to count.
If you don't have red here, you're pretty much dead. That was a... Chances are I probably would have died in this next section even if I hadn't died right there, but still very stupid. Every 30-second item will be a bomb, or maybe 36, I don't know. This is not always a good thing because it replaces a speed up drop.
Oh, speed up.
No, it replaces a speed up if you don't have speed.
I noticed that when I was dying like earlier in the game where I would be like,
yes.
I'll start off with no speed, but I actually want speed more so than I want a bomb because what are you going to do with a bomb? They kind of suck in this game, actually.
Yeah, and in some sections they're just really not that helpful. I think I actually did make use of them here. I don't remember. This section is just straight up annoying. Those things have static movements, but it is so hard to track those bullets. Plus, you have these enemies just chasing after you. Then, like that thing, like that could have easily killed me.
Yep.
I have a
those
recovery here.
Random? I feel like some of them just peel off.
I don't know. I do not know.
Yeah.
I don't know how they move.
Because they start turning as if they're going to go in line, but then some of them just peel off.
Yeah, they do weird stuff. Okay, for recovery, there is a specific thing that you want to do. If you have low power, as soon as it gets to the bottom, hit your first bomb. And immediately hit the next bomb as it's moving up, because if the bomb moves up with it, you're getting extra ticks of damage. That's important.
Oh, yeah, SMC was saying that. Yeah.
Yes.
Which,
cool
I mean,
bomb.
is somewhat obvious. If the bomb's an AoE and it's moving up, like it doesn't like surprise me, but it is odd because in most shmups, enemies don't go backwards; they go down. So I was like, okay, I don't know how useful that advice is, but I guess this game has some really weird enemies.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't even begin to understand it. Something kind of interesting happened here, and that normally, whenever you don't kill that thing generally, because then it does this. It turns into this whatever thing, and you start spamming bullets. Normally, you want to bomb again to either clear out a path through the bullets or to kill it.
Thing?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But I guess I had done enough damage to it to where I actually killed it.
I see.
Now, another very important thing. The 4th wave after this item carrier is full BFB. So 1, you have to count. 2.
This is 3. Oh, after the item carrier. Okay, so that's 2.
3.
Yeah.
And now 4.
Interesting.
Straight up BFB. Okay. I want to show that full power because
I'm sure they'll just collide into you and kill you.
Oh no, yeah, you just die. You just die and that's it.
It's so good. It's exquisite.
This is how you're supposed to do. Okay, if you have full power, get green, you're screwed. Don't get green. That's another thing. Actually, you want to kind of line yourself up with the lava river. You have to. See, I did it again. You have to focus.
Simple.
You have to focus on the shots. You have to modulate your shots so you don't kill that thing, and you have to fully focus on the bullets and trust that your shot is going to kill them. When it moves to the side, move to the opposite side. Move back to the middle.
Why are you doing all this with full power? Why don't you just kill it?
I'll show you. When it gets to the top, circle around. Okay, why don't I kill this thing? Let's kill it.
Yeah, just kill it. Don't get green. That's not fair. Whatever, do it with green. Fuck it.
Doesn't matter.
Do you want to do it with green? Do it with green.
All right, killed it. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the hell was that?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What the hell
That's
was
why you don't
that?
kill it.
What is that? What was that? Where'd that come from?
It was the enemy. I took out his weapons, and he got angry.
Can you bomb? Well, I guess you need those bombs.
Yeah, you
right?
can, but you need 2 bombs for the next boss. So
you
that's
leave it
why you don't
alive
kill
so
this
it
thing.
doesn't-
Now
so it
I
doesn't go to
actually
that phase. Okay, fair enough.
yes, but I actually did a couple times do this just to get through, like bomb like that. And that
Right.
way it cuts through the bullets, and then
Yeah.
you can get through. So that is a viable option
That's
if you have
after
enough
it gets
bombs
to that
or
phase. Yeah, you're not even killing
Yes,
it. You're just
it-
sort of like creating yourself a safe
Yes.
path.
Yes, so that is a viable thing that I have done. I am glad you mentioned that because that is something you can do. Okay, because that right there, you need to reach basically right here to get to the next checkpoint. Oh, speaking of, you remember that checkpoint right there. That was kind of another little turning point for me. If you get a speed up that's another thing. Whenever you die, you may either get a power up or a speed up as your first item. If you get a speed up as your first item on recovery there, you are basically screwed. There is very, very little chance, even with 3 bombs, to actually make it. What can happen then is you will survive long enough for the next item container, which will drop a power, which you won't be able to grab in time, which will then make the first item container when you respawn a speed up again. So you're stuck. You're stuck in a loop. So what you have to do if you want a semi-reliable recovery is just take another death.
And take another death.
Yep, that's what you have to do. You don't actually have to grab it, but you have to unveil
the
it.
second power-up spawn or else it'll ruin
Yes,
it, right?
that is right. And okay, so this was probably like a week, 2 weeks ago.
That's crazy.
Germ on Discord, shout outs, sent me. He's like, hey, they're doing a live stream of Tatsujin.
For the I don't know, some new shit,
for the
whatever.
for the Extreme thing. Remember, for the release of the Tatsujin Extreme or whatever.
But they were doing
So
right,
it was
for Tatsujin Extreme, but they're going through all of the Toaplan games and like playing them live.
Yes, they're V5, Grindstormer, Kyoku Tiger, all that kind of stuff. And this was the replay of Tatsujin O. And I'm like, okay, I want to watch this. I want to get some hints, some tips from the masters themselves.
It's from Tatsujin
live.
themselves.
Yeah, live from the game center of clears of this game. This dude, did you see the guy? This dude was a gamer. He had the gamer glasses on. He had like the dry fit shirt. Dude, he was going. And I watched the replay, and he had some insane strats that I'd never seen. He played the entire game low power. I don't think he ever went above 3 power, which means
he was like
you're dodging.
Rank. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. That means you're dodging power ups for the entire game, which is just wild to me.
It also means you're getting less points. So
less
while
points.
you are controlling rank, you are getting way less
more to
points,
dodge,
less extends, more to dodge in both ways because you have to dodge power ups, but also because you have to dodge more bullets because you're not able to erase those enemies from the screen before they shoot.
Yes,
because you have more
So I mean,
power.
I understand that there are some sections that are probably easier. It probably is. There is probably a viable strat. Well, anyway, so I'm like, okay, I can't get anything out of this, so I at least want to see how he does this section. All right, the man reaches this section,
right?
Dies. Okay, all right, let's see his recovery. Dies again. Like, okay, and
you're like, he'll figure something out.
Turns out the dude, he'll figure something out. He had a whole bunch of lives. Nope. Game over.
Game over here.
Like, okay, it's a live thing. He's gonna throw in another credit. He's gonna get through. The man spent the next 15 minutes trying to get through this section before he finally got through
throwing
once.
in more coins?
He threw in, I don't remember how many credits. He was credit feeding this section, and it took him a good 10-15 minutes to get through just this one checkpoint. And then he made it to the final boss.
And
Finally,
remember, guys, this is
boss.
not the last stage of the game. We're not there
yet. No, there's a whole
yet.
other stage after this.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
But yeah, he finally made it to the stage 5 boss, killed it once, and then they had to stop because he took too long. Fun stuff. Okay, this is another specific recovery strat. If you have full power, there's really not much to this section, but if you don't, then you have to go about it a certain way just because of the way these enemies spawn.
Yeah, they go up and then...
You kind of circle around them. And these things,
Whoa!
these blue enemies... Yeah, I almost screwed up and died there. That was bad. They, like, stop at your like, whatever axis you're on and kind of go around you.
Oh, I see. The blue ones. Yeah, so you can kind of...
Yeah, the blue ones.
You can almost misdirect them, but you can also create soup
A little
for
bit,
yourself.
but they still have very weird movements.
Well, you can create soup
All
for
right,
yourself,
the final recovery section. Now, they do give you a full recovery opportunity before the stage boss. Even if you die here, you start here, and there's a couple of methods to get your power back.
Just getting lots of power. Yeah.
Basically, another important thing, which I did not know, is that there is a 4-item limit on items on the screen. So if you have 4 items, then no more items can spawn. So it's important to clean items off the screen to get as much power as possible. A little bit of honest dodging. Okay, stage 5 boss.
You sent me. You sent me this boss. This boss is nonsense. I hate this boss. This is the stupidest boss ever.
There's a whole lot going on with this boss,
I don't even want to talk about this boss. You can talk about this boss.
Yeah.
Fuck this boss. It's the bats, dude. It's the bats. They don't die.
Yeah. The bats don't die. The purple things block your shots.
The purple things.
The movements.
There's like, I guess, yeah, you see it right there. So I feel like sometimes the purple things, they stop tracking and you can get up out of the way. Other times, like you saw the wave right before the one you're on, they kept curving. I don't understand.
Not only that, they get out of sync sometimes.
Well, yeah, and then just one will go up, but
because occasionally I'll have 3. What screws me up on this one? I need to wait for the waves to get over here. Occasionally the waves just don't spawn, so my timing is completely thrown off.
That was a risky dodge, dude. Your cutbacks.
No, that was memo. Pure memo.
Yeah, but see right there, they
basically
didn't even go
as soon
up
as
that
I see
time.
it explode.
It's so weird.
As soon as I see it explode, I just bomb. Almost. I did not see that bat. I did not see that bat. Like, where is it? It's gone. It's gone. Oh, there it is. Oh, gone. There it is.
Why is it sprite flickering so crazy, dude? Oh my god.
That was nearly the run. Oh, and there was, I believe it almost. Oh yeah, and it will still shoot at you as it's exploding. You have to pre-position.
Bats too.
It always, yes, I believe I almost died to those. It alternates between a spread shot and bats. So like I knew it shot bats, so I knew it was going to shoot bullets.
Germ fucking got on stream and did just this save state.
Dude.
And what's up?
I almost died to the bats. If I didn't keep moving, I would have died there.
Yeah. No, the 2 bats. Yeah. No, Germ beat it once in an hour and was like, yeah, I'm popping off, and then just stopped.
I'll show it one more time, but we're not really going to get into it. There's not really anything I can say that will help here. It's just, I've seen multiple ways to do it. You just have to sit here and figure out a way that's going to work for you.
Yeah, a bit of luck, a bit of bombing, a bit of green, a bit of red.
The other big problem is that on that recovery, you're not always going to have full power, and the rank very, very much changes how the boss acts and the timing. It throws the timing of the movements and the shooting, the power. It's nothing I can say can help you here.
Nice, good bomb.
Yeah. God, almost.
Here come the bats. Here come the bats. Here come the woo!
Yeah.
6 lives though, going into stage 6.
But that was a good recovery. I died all the way back on this section and made it.
That's right, stage 5 boss.
To here without dying.
Yeah.
Now the final stage with a stack of lives.
I saw this stage.
I'm feeling pretty good.
I saw this stage the day before, and I hated it so much I wanted to cry. I thought this was like the worst stage ever
overall, this stage is easier than the previous stage. But remember, we're 42 minutes into a run.
Yeah.
At this point.
Just 42. I feel like it would be even more at this point. I feel like we've covered so much ground.
I mean, that's the thing. There's so much. That's kind of why I wanted to do this video, because it's like, you're just moving around dodging. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes here. I actually just learned the safe spot. It's actually very easy. It's not tight at all. Just line up with that little outcropping there, and just move up to kind of even-ish with those things, and then you can just sit here. Now, what I did learn is this. This thing will shoot at you. Dodge
nice
up.
dodge.
Dodge up, not down.
Okay.
The previous run, I dodged down and I got hit.
The green guys hit you?
Yep, that thing right there, and it killed me. Yep.
Wow.
Very important. But no, this is a very easy spot.
Too.
They won't hit you with the way they move.
Yeah, but with red, you have that weird shot limit too. I know.
It feels terrible. It feels terrible. I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't trust the shot at all, but you have to. There's no other option. It's actually not horrible to just do the section straight up, and I was doing it for a long time. But I mean, that safe spot's very, very easy to get into.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're exhausted at this point. You got nerves are running high. You know, you've been grinding the game for 100 hours, and you're finally in the last stage with a stack of lives. These Zako are coming at you like crazy.
And power, yeah.
Oh yeah, no bombs over. That's fine. I don't need the bombs here. Do not get greedy. Okay. That's the first memo section. These bees are actually not that bad. They shoot aimed bullets around you. So as long as you don't move, the bullets will never hit you. The only problem is that if you let them live, see, I don't even let them live here. If you let them live, they kind of go down and like circle around on the screen and like do like a loop. And as they're going, they're shooting at you the whole time, and it gets kind of wonky. But if you just sit under them, they'll never hit you. Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah,
see, I moved a little bit too much.
He's sort of doing the loop, yeah.
Because I saw that one bullet coming at me, and it scared me. All right, this section.
I still can't see half the bullets in this game, but it is what it is.
What I'm doing here is I'm spawn camping these tanks, then just making sure the bullets scroll off the screen before I get back to them. There's going to be a set on the left, and then another set on the right. Wait for the bullets to get away, and do not get trapped. I died here a couple times.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, because
this is a pretty rough checkpoint. The checkpoints are very long in this stage.
One time you were trying to like dodge a power up, and then you like got too far to the left.
Yes, I got scared by a power up, and I moved back into the bullet.
You moved back into the left, and you moved back to the right, and then there was already like 5 bullets there.
Well, see, here's the thing: is that I of course memoed. I want to pause for a second. I of course memoed the game. I had my route. I had my whatever. Having a route and memoing it in save state is very, very, very different than actually doing it in a run.
Of course, yeah.
Timings and not even just because of the nerves, it's just the flow of it. Yeah, so yeah, it's all mentals in this game, and then yeah, it just feels different. And the way I learned is like.
Yeah, go ahead.
See, this is what happened. Like that green power up there scared me in the real run, and I dodged kind of under it. Almost got hit there, and then just flew back into the bullets. This is another rough section. But the way I learned this is generally I'll like save state through the game once or twice, get a rough idea, and then I'll just start doing runs. Because that's kind of like how I solidify my route through the game, is just doing runs. And by seeing it live, I'm kind of learning it better. But whenever it's taken me 60 hours to get to the stage once, and then I have to start learning it, and there's another like 20 hours of getting there just to, oh God, that's the challenge, is the run time.
Yeah.
All right, there's a couple ways to get through these. There is a safe spot, kind of like if you sit like right here, you seal all of them and you kill them all with your bullets. You just don't have to move. I could not place it, and I couldn't get it consistent. And even on watching replays, I saw other people weren't consistently doing it. So I just do this stupid around the world strategy. It's actually very safe as long as you started at the right time.
Man, it looks
you don't
so
even have to think.
when you go up to the top, dude. It looks like you.
Yeah, but it really does. But it's very easy to do. Like, it's not tight at all.
Nice.
You
made that one
behind
up
you just a little bit.
Have you seen that?
No, I saw that. I believe NMS got that one too.
Okay, gotcha.
Can't remember if he did that. I saw somebody do that.
It's a spicy one.
This is the.
Oh God.
Yeah, more of those tanks.
Almost
died there.
You died. I died. I got hit.
Yeah.
That was reactions.
I mentally died.
Like,
now, if I die here,
you reacted to that.
The checkpoint is before the blue things.
There. Yeah, he shot offset. So you were just.
Yep, he shot. That's crazy.
But I know why he shot offset, because you explained it to me. Basically, he shot at the position that you were before. It had already tagged that position and counted it, and then it basically shoots. I don't know, 30 frames later, or 20 frames later, which is basically what happened.
No, it wasn't that one. Let's see.
No, it's not that one. I don't even think it's the next one. I think it's the one right after.
It's this one. Yep. Okay, so where's the shot start?
There, now. So it's going to go all the way to the left.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
I see it. Okay, it didn't get that close, but still terrifying.
No, dude, it was that close in like frame language. I mean, it was like, you were dead. You were dead. You were super dead. This hitbox is not bullet hell small, guys. Like, it's not. Yeah. It's not what you think it is. You're gonna get hit.
Another run, I died right here, and if you die right here, it sends you all the way back to before the blue things. Just sit here. Just don't move. All Okay, this is kind of a interesting thing. Totally unreasonable fight right here. I have killed it once in a live run. The first time I made it to stage 6, I believe I killed it with full power. Besides the fact that it's just totally spamming the screen with bullets, you have BFB coming up on the sides, whereas the only place that you can dodge, and these purple things get way out there. I mean, you can see how far out that they go.
Yeah.
You basically have...
And they'll ram you, right?
Like,
those things will ram you.
Oh, yeah, 100% they'll ram you. So you basically have, like, right here and, like, right here are the only safe spots that you can be in to dodge. But it doesn't matter. I'm planning on dying here, so that's whatever. That's expected.
Okay.
So it starts... That's where the checkpoint starts. So wait for this first crumple of bullets to get next to you. Hit the bomb. It's going to move through the bomb. Immediately bomb again. It should die. Sit right here and don't move. All those things will go. Try and grab that. Now, this is all safe spotting. You want to line yourself up under the lives to get rid of those. Line yourself up over by the little pips. Then move.
Wow. Did you figure these out like piece by piece, or did you already know all of the save spots from like a video and then you started like, all right, top left first, and I gotta find this one down here, and then I gotta... Or was it more like you started playing and you were like, all right, I'm gonna start in the top left. Oh shit, these guys are coming down here. I'm gonna try to like experiment and figure that out.
It was partially watching people do it and then kind of like figuring out in a way that made sense to me. The waves come out the same way every time.
Sure.
All right, this section, there is a way to do... I just bomb it. Like, I couldn't reliably get through it. Okay. Yep, kill these now. You got the taters. These things are terrifying.
I hate these things. The way they move is pretty sweet.
Ideally,
but really weird.
If you're gunning for the clear, you don't take the power because you want 1 power to fight the final boss. However, I just did not trust the 1 power to get me that far. So I just went ahead and took the 2 power, knowing that I'm going to die again later. All right, you get that first one. You sit up in this corner. You just have to go around, and then this first one go down. The next one, rush back up to the corner. And you got to... Here's where you have to cut the corners. If you go all the way to the side, you're not going to have enough room. So cut that corner, and then side to side. I've seen some people sit on the side in the middle and use their side shot to kill these. It wasn't reliable for me.
That's crazy.
Yep, and then for this last one over here, you have to, when they're very low, you have to circle around them. You have just enough room.
It seems like there's some flow. Is there any flow at all, or are you just like fighting against the game the whole time?
Fighting against what?
Fighting against the game the whole time. Like you're just like because in a section like this in like Pro Gear or another like bullet hell type game, like you start to get hurt around the screen, but you can sort of like lock into a flow. So you're not really memorizing. You're just sort of letting the bullets push you wherever you want, wherever they push you.
It's memo.
Okay.
There's not really a whole lot of flow to it. It's memo that makes sense. You can just like
go away from the bullets and you'll survive.
No, you're not going to react. You're not going to react to that in a way that makes any kind of sense. Once you understand it, it's actually very easy to do it. It does kind of flow once you know where to go. It's not like it's like a hard specific memo. Like you can kind of see where they're leading you a bit to where you know where you need to be.
Right.
If you know in advance where they're going to be coming out. Gotcha. Now, if you have full power, which very, very rare to have full power there, you can just kind of sit in the middle and your shots take them all out.
Nice.
Okay. Wretched section coming up here. The spikes.
Ah, dude, this sucks. This whole thing sucks. This whole section
It does.
Sucks,
this is another one of the exquisite parts of the game.
You can destroy those side spikes, but they take too much bullets, right?
Yes. It takes forever. Now, you destroy my mic. Okay. Destroy the one. Here's the plan. Yeah, wait for that last set of bullets, then kind of titch your way over. Don't hit the last spike. The first 2 are essentially safe. Same thing for this one.
I still don't get why. Like, this feels like less safe because you're not hitting the spikes until they get past the fucking thing, and they're getting too close to you.
Well, ideally, the spikes die in like one... Let's see. Let's go back. Let's see how many bullets does it take to kill a spike.
400? Way too many? That one didn't even fucking die. It fucking just went past you. It didn't die. They don't die.
It takes 2 shots to kill a spike, and you have a pretty solid spread of bullets, so they should die.
I literally saw a spike get hit 3 times to your left and go past you, so okay. I don't believe you.
I was using a safe spot on the side here, but as you saw...
I saw live, this didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. It failed me twice. The spikes were like overlapping each other in such a way that they were just going through my shots. And there's also a sprite overload thing I was reading about that they can become actually invincible. Like they aren't getting hit by your shot. They just kill you. And there's not really any way to predict that it's going to happen. It's not like, if you move here and do this or whatever. It's just a thing that happens sometimes. So for this one, you want to get through. It's not too bad because they're actually kind of clumped up. Kill these. All right. Now, for this one, I want to say, let's see. I actually don't remember what even happened here. So I got in the corner, got in my safe spot.
You have 1 power, 2 power? Like, you're going to have shit, right?
I have no power because I'm dead.
Well, now you have no power. Yeah.
This is disastrous. Disastrous death. All right, let's see what actually happened here.
Your 2-shot fucking spike fucking fucked you. Let's find out.
No, that one worked. That one died.
That one died.
That one died.
That one died too. Wait. Slow. Take it easy. Okay, here comes one to the right. It's not getting hit. Okay, that one's got 2. Oh, it TKO'd.
Twice.
It TKO'd. It TKO'd you. You guys died at the same exact time. You did destroy that spike that killed you. It was a same frame kill.
That's actually the first. No, I don't know that I've had that happen before. However, honestly, I don't know. Generally, that's going to be a run ender. There is a specific strategy you can do that I found that I'm going to link the video to. If you start shooting and hold back before you even spawn, and it kind of locks the spikes into a certain formation. I think it's kind of like deterministic RNG. I'm not sure. But just don't move for the first 2 sets of spikes. I want to say that it is possible for them to clump up here and occasionally have the same thing happen. So it's not a bad idea to bomb that.
What is this?
It's terrifying is what it is. Those things will fly into you and it sucks.
You literally didn't even go
now
for that
you have to
power
dodge.
Carrier. Okay, now you have to dodge.
No, I can't move. I don't have the power to get through it with 1 shot. It's not possible.
Are you planning to bomb here, or are you trying to do it without bombs? Because why not, right? Because you have lives to spare.
I have no good plan.
Fair enough. Some tutorial this is. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, dude. Hey, go find me a better one.
I got you, dude.
One thing that will happen with the bomb is that if the spikes block the bomb's damage, anything behind the spike will not take damage from the bomb.
I forgot the bomb is garbage. Whoa! Ooh. That looked pretty sketch. Let's have a look at that one. That's a good one. Oh, you just didn't hit the spike. Oh, you went over into it. Oh, you hit the back of the previous spike.
Yep.
Oh,
yep. So now it's over.
That's a skill issue, dude.
It's over. Mental guard shattered.
So you're just gonna sit there for a little bit and try to recompose.
I'm just okay. I got 4 lives. I got 3 bombs. I just got to bomb more. I guess that's what I got to do. But in my mind, I'm like, it's over. This is how it ends. I'm not getting through this checkpoint. Just have to figure out a better way.
It's probably roughly around midnight, maybe a little after midnight at this point.
It's like 12, 15, something like that.
Yeah.
Tired. Hey, I made it to stage 6, though. I'm happy about that.
Yeah. You've not been making it to stage 6 until this week. So this was the first week you were actually getting into 6.
So yeah, progress is being made. Same deal. Not enough power.
Dude.
I need to the non-normalized diagonal or the normalized diagonals killed me there. Actually, I don't think it would have mattered in this situation.
Let me see that death. What happened here? Oh,
Let's see.
No, I think you just got... I don't think you shot that spike at all.
It was this clump right here. So had I moved straight over, I would have cleared it.
Actually, the best thing right there...
Oh, I was so close.
You were so close.
So close to getting past it.
The best thing right there would have been not to move at all. Look more carefully. Look more carefully, though.
Really? You think so?
Check. Just check. Just look. Just. You know this game better than I do, so you tell me. Just read it as if you stayed exactly where you were.
Yeah. Okay. They were spaced out in a way that I probably could have gotten through that way, but that's terrifying. I don't.
Dude, I'm not arguing with
not
you.
a decision I would have made in the
This is hindsight 2030 right here. This is what this shit is. You know what I'm saying? This fucking hindsight 100.
So this it's the beginning of the end.
Yeah. You're spiraling.
Okay.
Hard.
My thought here is I don't move diagonal. Only move the full speed.
God, the spikes that come
side to side. Get as much speed as possible.
The state
I'm thinking, all right, should I bomb the item carrier maybe just to get a little power?
Yeah. Or speed or something.
Just anything.
Anything.
I know. I'm going to trust the side to sides.
It could be a bomb. The power-up carrier.
I mean, I've died with bombs every time because I don't see them as the bomb isn't going to save me either. They're too clumped up. Oh, that was nearly death.
Preemptive, yeah, like shit like that.
Okay, so side to sides only. Side to sides only. Wait for them to wear out.
You're basically attempting to macro dodge.
Oh, okay.
Nice
I actually
bomb.
saved myself there.
Good bomb with the macro dodge.
Blue is fine. Blue is fine there. I don't mind it. Not fine. Not fine.
Good bomb. Good bomb. I like it. But now you have nothing.
And now, okay, and that was it. I made it through. That's easy right there. And that's all. That's what I needed to do. I just had to use my bombs a little bit better. Okay, second to last checkpoint.
Jesus.
I don't know if it's possible to get through this section without a bomb. Because the stupid, like, just look at this. What can you do?
they're blocking your shot. Yeah, it's blocking your shot.
I killed 2. Even with red, I've never been able to get through that without dying.
It's weird.
Okay, so now that's fine. I am actually en route now. I practiced this recovery so much.
2 lives, no power, and you're at the last checkpoint of the game, I think?
Second to last checkpoint.
Second to last. Yeah. Right.
Okay, so titch back. That didn't die. Not good. Okay, but it just so happened to fly up that time. Throws me off, though. All right, kill those on the side. Move over until you're even with the little thing opening up.
You have to jet through, right? Otherwise...
No.
Oh, you bomb.
And then you bomb. Because you need the bomb to go through there.
Otherwise, it'll get blocked by the stupid spike.
Yes.
But then the spike still goes, but nothing dies.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Do you have that checkpoint? I would love to see that nonsense bomb.
Let's see.
Because this is so bad. This is such shit design to me. Honestly.
All right.
Like, perfect. Just bomb right here. Look at that! Look at that,
dude. That's
sick. Look at that!
Exquisite.
Look at that! Oh my god!
Exquisite.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god, dude! No!
Exquisite.
Oh, this gives me a stomach ache, bro. This gives me a legitimate stomach. I'm. Wait for it to open just a hair. Nope, it doesn't matter. Oh my god.
Yep.
It's
beautiful. Beautiful.
That's like the.
You have to do it this way?
I'm like pretty sure that's the most upsetting.
Oh, and I didn't kill that one.
I'm like pretty sure that's the most upsetting thing I've seen in this genre. Period. End of story. I can't think of anything more upsetting than that. I can't think of anything as bad as that.
Yep, that's how you gotta do it. Yeah. And occasionally that happens. They just fly into you. Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So I grabbed green, which is actually...
That was worth the demonstration. I'm very excited.
Yes. I want 1 power going into the final boss. So green, however, is so weak that it can't kill the Zaga, so I'm not feeling good about that. This is another rehearse section. Okay. These you just kind of dodge out of the way of. Those purple things do home, but they don't home a ton. All right. Item carrier. Hit the item carrier. Hit the left wall. Kill this first set of enemies. Cut over. Go under. You go under. You go under. And then you bomb. There's no other good way to do that that I am aware of with this amount of power. Now with green, I am barely killing these things. Didn't kill that one. Okay. Misdirect that first shot. Sit in the corner. The instant you see... Let's see. How fast was my reaction at this point? The instant you see bullets, you need to move. Otherwise, you're not going to get out in time. That's fine. Let's count the frames. All right. Sat in the corner. All right. There's the bullets. So that's 2,
that was already 2.
3,
Yeah,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... 13 frames. That's my reaction.
It can't be. That's too fast. That's very fast.
I was watching the I have the input display on my screen. I don't think you can see it on yours.
That's very.
But I'm watching
very
my
fast
input
reaction. No. I'm saying that's a very, very fast reaction. So in like.
Okay.
Well, I guess no. That seems reasonable. It's
I don't
still
know,
extremely. No, that's extremely fast. I mean, you're talking.
Another thing you can do.
You're like you said 13. You said 13, right? You're talking like. I don't know. Anyways, like. It's very fast because it's 16.6 milliseconds per frame, 13 frames. You know, you're talking like 200 milliseconds. I mean, that's one.
That's like what? How much input delay you think's on MAME?
For this game, probably 3 frames. You know.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, another thing you can do is
another. Well, whatever. Anyways, go ahead. Taking that, you have to take those frames away. So basically, you racked it in 10 frames. Anyways, whatever. Go on.
I was eyeballing it. I was ready for it. Basically.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Another thing,
it's impressive. It's very impressive. It's very, very impressive.
Another
you
thing
heard it here
is,
first. Shmups are about reactions. That's it. You can't memo anything. It's over. It's over. You're an old man. Fuck it. It's over. Quit. I'm just kidding. It's obviously not true.
Whenever you get to this section, you can also, when they cross over, you can cross up above them, and then you have a little bit more space. But I didn't practice that, so I wasn't
but then
gonna do
also
that.
the little babies that are gonna come out. Oh, they don't come out here. Oh, okay.
No, they don't at this section. That's the safe part. This one, you just kind of wait out. I was expecting green to get me killed here, but I actually had them lined up right.
See, it's those babies. If you go above, aren't you screwed? Because the babies come in and just wipe you out?
No, not on that section. Only on that first wave. The second wave you can't, or the third wave you can't do that.
Interesting.
Anyway,
okay. Right.
This part, there is a way. There's a couple ways to get through without bombing, but it's really weird. So, however, if I bomb here, I know I'm pretty much guaranteed to die, but I'm also guaranteed to get to the final checkpoint. So I'm essentially just trading a bomb and stamping my ticket to the final checkpoint.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're hopping. You're like, if I can brute force the next checkpoint, at least I can try to recover. I gotta
trust myself to trust my chances with the final boss. It would take too long to get the thing.
You on the stream, man. Come on, man. They got the wrong person.
See, let me give one quick try on trying to show how you can do that without bombing. Because if you're on your last life, should grab that. You can theoretically get yourself to the end with your bomb. I'm only going to give it one try.
Take your time. Take your time.
I see. Wait for that blast thing. Oh, and a bomb. So I'm actually. Well, that means I can just get to it a little bit easier. Bomb. I'm not. Yeah, I just want to get there. And I don't have speed, so I'm not even going to try to do that. Oh, not it's sweet, dude. Excellent bomb. I love that bomb. I actually did attempt to do this recovery in the live run without the bomb.
Blue seems better. Blue seems better.
It is better for the section. Yeah. Blue is actually is good for recovery on the section. I didn't want green that last time. Yeah. Red is best, but then you got to kind of dodge a power up, so it gets a little funky. But I actually do like getting blue here. Under and under and under and
so
bomb.
Weak. It's so weak for the small enemies.
Yeah. You see how long it takes to kill even just the basic Zako.
Yeah, too long. Never mind. I don't like it anymore.
All right. So just get past this wave. All right. So what you can do is wait, get the shot here, wait in the corner, and I'm actually not going to be able to do it because I have no power. But again, I have no speed, so that screwed me. As soon as it screwed me there. As soon as you see that shot, if you move to the side, you can get away from those bullets. If you have to, the timing is extremely tight.
You're gonna get hit by the purple eyeball bullet.
Hold up, I need to do it with speed. Okay, so yeah, there's speed. The bomb threw me off there. Actually, in a real run, that would be good because that means I would have an extra bomb.
Yeah, but without the speed, you would have died anyway. So how is it good?
No, I would have just with an extra bomb. I would have just bombed it.
Spammed it. Okay.
Yeah, I would just spam the bomb.
But you did two that last time just to show something.
Yeah, I was just for because I want to get there. Say that you have one bomb left and you want that bomb to give yourself a chance on the final boss. Oh wow, it went up under that. I've never seen it do that, dude. This game's exquisite.
Where is it? Exquisite. Exquisitely tuned.
All right, and I missed the thing. Sweet. That's fine. I have an extra bomb. I'm not worried about it. Just want to get there.
You have power now. Well, not really.
Yeah, I got a power and a speed.
Yeah, 1 power, 1 speed.
Okay, so get that. Break that.
2 speed. Uh-oh.
Actually, that would be better. That's actually kind of ideal. Ooh, don't get to the side there.
Ah!
Okay.
Ah, God, I hate that.
So get in the corner. Oh, and I did it wrong. But see, that's how you can do it right there.
I see. You
that's
did
how
it
you get
anyways.
through.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
You're misdirecting the
And then
Pokemon
you can
things,
just-
and then you
yep.
go around. Okay, I see.
Yeah, it's just very sus, and it's kind of like specific, and it's hard to remember 52 minutes into a run. But it is a thing you can do. Now, these you can just tap out. Okay.
That's 5 minutes
Here's a
after a
little bit of-
Dodonpachi 2 all. That's 5 minutes. That's
okay.
it's like you're done with the run and you get to go and you're like relaxing. That's how long this shit takes.
Okay, here's a key thing.
Wow, that guy's gonna kill you.
We'll see. I am now in the final checkpoint. However, I want to set myself up if I can. There's only 1 power-up carrier in the final checkpoint, which leads to the final boss. I want that final item carrier to be power. I can do it with speed, but it's a lot harder with speed. So I'm trying to remember
Where you are.
what I started off. Yeah, I have to alternate. So on this credit, my first thing, no, this was the blue one. No, this is the right one. Okay, so the first item carrier dropped power. The next one dropped speed. That one dropped power. That means this final item carrier is going to drop a speed up, which is what I want.
Or bomb.
Or a bomb. Yes, it could be a bomb. If so, then I'm kind of screwed. So I want to kill this. That way, whenever I die here shortly in this last checkpoint, I respawn with power. So it's very important. I'm already in the checkpoint. I don't care what happens. I just want to pop that.
Oh, just that one.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Skip the one. Okay, doesn't matter.
So,
which
okay,
one.
so now there's a speed. This section is really, really hard to do without a bomb to the point where it's unreasonable. I've done it like once, but it's not something I'm going to do in a live run. You need to bomb this section. But I've set myself up. Yeah, just died. Okay. So now, one life. I've got a power lined up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Not red. Okay, that's fine. Kill these 2. Grab the red.
Yep.
Kill these 2 here.
You need speed or something. I don't know.
No, there is no speed.
What just happened?
I was too far back. I was too far back, and I titched weird. That was my chance to clear the game right there. It's over. It's never been more over. So what I should have done is moved up and killed them faster.
Oh.
But see, I moved to the side.
And then you tried to dodge.
If I had stayed still, it would have gone around me.
Right, sure. But they're also flashing bullets. It's really hard to see.
It's 50. Yeah, it's rough. All right, no lives left and a speed, which means it's very hard to get the last boss. But I can get there. What?
Yeah, this Truxton guy. What's the Truxton guy?
It's John Truxton to the rescue.
What's John Truxton doing here? Also, why is John Truxton didn't show up last time?
Dude, what do you mean last time?
Was he there last time? Last
on the last life?
Yeah.
He only shows up on the final life and the final stage.
Wow.
Yep. Okay. So, previous run, I made it here. John Truxton showed up. But we'll just go. Okay. So anyway, I'm not worried about John Truxton right now.
That was the end of the game right there, and it didn't happen.
He notice he's blocking bullets. He's actually doing he can do collision damage to flying enemies. Okay.
Good
Drop
bomb.
a bomb. Drop another bomb. Clear out those. He drops 2 power items. Okay. On my previous run, I grabbed the red, got in my safe spot corner that's going to come up shortly. The green that he dropped flew into me.
And
I wasn't able.
And you accidentally switched to green, and
yes, and I switched to green, and I was no. I had a power, and he showed up, and it was 2 of them that I didn't need floating around because I want 1 power only. So I'm in a specific safe spot plus 2 powers, and it just moved into my safe spot.
Because the bullets frequency and stuff.
Yes, because how the final boss works. See, did you see that? Dude, that was sad.
You actually tried to get the power up and missed because you're so nervous. You missed because you're so sad. Nervous. Oh, okay. That's so terrifying, man. That just shows that just shows how fucking nervous you were, man.
And then also,
obviously you're trying to,
not only that, I have to I have to get back to kill these Zako. I can't sit up in the corner or they'll circle around behind me.
Yeah. Like that would destroy.
And I don't want that red, so now I have to avoid that. Okay,
Nice
and
filter.
also, another bad thing. I used my life counter to set up my safe spot right here.
Oh, no.
So I'm having to, So I'm having to eyeball this. Yeah.
Hold on, wait. I got you, dude. I'll put Pipiru there. You'll be able to see. You'll be able to see.
Also,
he'll help you, man. Don't worry. He's a
my
really
last,
good guy.
my last run,
Oh.
that angle was
Nope, it's not. He's not gonna help. He's not gonna help.
was like that with the green.
Oh, it just bounced off the top and hit you.
Yep. I couldn't move.
It's about to do it again, but it didn't. It went around. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm doing here
It's like the DVD
is
logo, but basically this is
Yeah.
they knew before the DVD logo was a thing. They knew this would be so tight.
But yeah, you sit right here in this specific spot.
Oh,
that
I
thing
hate
actually has a pretty.
that.
The hitbox is really not that big. It's like actually kind of lowish, I think. I don't know exactly how far, but it's pretty far down. So that's not that tight. But you are misdirecting the enemies up underneath you. So this is straight up memo. Wait for the next. Circle around. Just scroll them off the screen. Wait for that to get past you. And move down. And that's it. The final checkpoint. Second time I've ever made it to this boss. No lives left. 1 bomb. I practiced with 2 bombs. But I have an extra speed that I did not normally have. All right. Here he is. The man himself. The ultimate penis back scratcher. The Dongler. The final boss of
The
Truxton
Dongler.
2.
Let's find out.
Yes.
I know
All
what
right.
that means. I've never seen this
So-
boss before.
What's happening here is I'm gonna show like the first half of the fight, and then I'll kind of back up. I am sealing the dong. I am. You might even say that I am cock blocking him right now.
Because it would extend if you were lower.
Yes, he will be. He would start swinging. So what you at specific intervals, he throws it out there. But if you're up, it does this little aim shot. Now, I'm counting movements here, which I'll get more in details. Okay, I'm at the point where I want to be. Oh, no, that was almost bad. That was almost really bad. Dude, I'm so nervous at this point. I'm actually, you know what? I'm not as nervous as I thought I might be because I spent so many hours practicing this boss, and it's kind of rough. All right.
You're just happy to be here.
Yep, there he is.
Whoa!
Yep,
There's a
okay,
bullet
so that's
there.
what this boss does.
Oh, man.
That's what this boss does. Okay,
I see.
so we're going to start over.
So why can't you stay up forever? So to prevent
The
that,
aimed
seal
shots,
that.
the aimed bullets.
Okay. So you can't
The
seal
aimed
it.
bullets,
You can't
and I need
seal
to be
it
able to do
forever.
damage, and he moves.
Right, sure.
So, all right, that is the first. The first one comes out very quick. You have to pretty much immediately get up to the side of him. All right, that's 1 on the left. You want to be doing as much damage as possible. Again,
Are you counting
2 on
like
the left.
Up downs?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I am counting. I am counting, but the movements are also
That's
static,
one-
so I'm also
that's
kind of
one on
watching the
right.
movements.
It's one on the right.
Now, yep, 1 on the right. I want to do 4 on the
another
right.
One, another one, another sideways, another side to side. And now 1 down. Now 1
Yep,
on the
1
left.
down. So that's 2. So now that's
2
3
on the right,
total
yeah.
on the right.
Oh, is it 3? Okay.
Yes, 3. 4th one on the right. You can do a 5th one, but then it will overlap bullets if you don't have enough damage. I don't know how much damage I have. So now I know that I haven't gotten to the last phase, but I'm very close. I can potentially, like I said, you can potentially seal it again, but then it will possibly overlap the extending with
Right.
the bullets coming out at you, which is not good. So I just know for sure that it's close. So I just bomb that because it's going to shoot a spiral of bullets out.
I also wonder
so I just bomb
if it does more damage when you bomb it while it's down because it is getting
Probably.
getting more hits
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the boss because of all
I
the
think
neck
it
area
does
and
because
stuff. Yeah.
I normally have 2 bombs going into this, and this took a lot longer than it normally does. Okay, so now that in the regular phase,
You have
what
nothing left
it'll
now.
do is when it extends. Actually, I can show you real quick.
it up.
It's just like an instant thing.
Pop it up, man.
Yeah, normally what happens if you just sit down, he'll just start
Yep.
flailing around.
Oh, the spread is psycho.
Yes.
All right. Wow, that's a low
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
spread. Oh,
And
the
that- it just does this
movements?
repeatedly.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's pretty bad.
It's not good.
No, it's
And
not.
then
It's
it'll-
actually not the spread that's bothering me. It's the movements of the main guy.
Yes, because it
making the
will move
dude-
down.
Yeah, making it to where you can't escape it. Like
See,
right
like-
now,
yeah, like
yes,
that.
exactly. Reminds me of the fucking boss in whatever.
But the problem, again, even besides that, is whenever the phase changes to the final phase, it shoots out a lot faster. And see, nope, it's not even in the final phase yet. Oh wow, I'm actually doing pretty good.
Yeah, you're doing good. Well, you had a few practice sessions.
Yeah, just a couple.
It seems more fun than the Stage 5 boss, if I'm being honest with you, at the very least.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's stupid, but it's like reasonably stupid and not just total dumb.
God, it still takes forever. Because like, and that's the thing,
Man.
I don't know when it's gonna switch to the final thing.
There it is. It switched, no?
Nope, still hadn't. There, now it's switched.
Wow.
Okay.
How can you tell?
Yeah, and then
oh,
I just
because it's just like pop, pop, pop. It's just gonna do
Yeah, it
faster.
doesn't swing anymore.
Oh, it doesn't
Okay.
swing anymore. Now it's just stabbing.
Yeah, see, watch.
Yeah.
See, I'll let it play out, then it come back.
Pop, pop, no swing. Pop, I got you.
Yep.
You. And you're just misdirecting. This is easy.
Yeah, I mean,
The
if
final
you do it
phase,
right, it is.
Like,
This is it. This is all that's left.
I mean, the timing looks static though. Like, it doesn't look like it's
It's the thing is, it gets weird as you do more damage to it. The shots speed up,
Oh,
and
I
they
see.
start to get kind of funky.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. This doesn't. Yeah, no. It started off organized. Now it's starting to get a little desynced.
You have to be. You can't
Nice job
just
stealing
mindlessly
spread
do the
there
same
on
movements.
The right side. Yeah, good job stealing the spread. Like, at least you got it a
Yes.
couple times.
So you notice that I'm getting a little nervous. I'm moving a little bit faster. He's getting a little bit closer. The bullets are starting to come at me a little bit more, and I'm like,
I can't
God,
believe you have
please,
no.
please.
Yeah, I know you have no lives. Yeah, that was. Wait, have a look at that. That
Please,
was
please, God.
spicy. You were coming. You were cutting under.
Ooh.
He basically hit you. Yeah, you. That means the hitbox of him is like more in the middle, not by the spiny
Yeah.
parts on the side, which is fair.
But I'm like, die, please die
like,
anytime,
"God damn it,
please,
please die."
please.
Dude,
Cutting through the bullets.
Dude, I would be dead.
I'm like, I'm gonna die. It's over, and then that's it.
Oh my! I would not have held on. You just had
Oh,
to do
dude,
too much.
also-
you just had to do too
All right,
much.
we're not gonna watch the ending yet. But first, I want to talk about the boss. Okay, now what finally ended up working for me is I had to use a visual aid.
switch this to boss.
My idea, that was a part of a little bit lower. I was lining myself up with these little circle thingies in the background. Basically, when I'm up, I want my ship to be kind of even with the circle, and when I'm down, I want the nose of my ship to be underneath the little pip things. That's kind of my set point. Because if you go too high,
misdirecting, basically.
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, because if you go too high,
Can't
then
react.
it will. No. What will happen is it'll seal it, and it'll start shooting the spread bullet, and then as it's shooting the spread, it'll come out again. Yeah, so it messes everything up. But I have 2 power here, so that made it a little bit easier. If you have only 2 speed, 1 speed.
It'll do the spiral spread up when it's still retracted and then stick out anyways.
Let's see. I think I have
Oh, don't worry about it. You don't have to show.
No,
it.
here we go.
All right, cool.
No, you know what? That's.
This is the beginning. Or no, actually.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, it's still swinging.
Whoops.
Take your time.
Let's
Don't
see,
accidentally
so-
save over the wrong save state.
Oh, I'm not. Dude, I don't need these anymore. All right, let's see. All right, so. Yeah, see, like that. It's like basically you have very little room to maneuver.
Interesting.
So yeah, seal that first one. If you seal too much, oh, I'm down. Let's see. All right, and then shooting immediately while the bolts are still on screen comes out.
I see,
If you don't
I
have a
see.
good spacing to, then that just kills you. If you have 1 power, I'm not going to demonstrate this, but you have to be a little bit more precise with your movements. I like having a second bomb because they start to overlap more, and once they start to overlap, you can just bomb it, and then the fight's basically over at that point. So it's a lot safer to have 2 bombs. And if you have no bombs, then it's like, you have to, it just takes even longer. But you have a decent amount of speed, so your movements can be, a little bit looser. All right, and that is the game. Are you ready? Are you ready to see the ending of Tatsujin O?
I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Pipiru says
55-minute
I'm not
run.
worthy.
110 hours.
Let me ask.
One of the hardest 1-alls in shmups.
Okay,
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. All right, you gotta do it. Do the ending.
All right,
do
are
the
you ready?
ending.
All right, here we go. Here, ready. All right. Feast your eyes.
Okay. Look at my lips. All right. Loop
That's
2.
it. Congratulations! Back in loop 2.
Now, what if you do it 2 all?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, that's what we're doing now. We're going to talk about the second loop. All over. Everything's totally different.
Is there seriously not an ending to this game?
Yeah, you saw it. That was the ending, dude.
Well, what's the story? The story on Toaplan's site said this game is just some alternate story that takes place during the first game, and no one really gives a fuck. Like it was like a battle known as Tatsujin. Oh, that's all it said. There was no story at all.
No, dude,
Wow.
dude. I pulled up the wiki page.
Dude, the wiki page is not real. It's not real.
Oh my god.
God, I'm allergic. I'm allergic to bullshit.
Of course, I was popping off at this point.
Yeah.
Freaking out.
Oh my god.
That's it. Easy game. Chill. Chill schmupping.
Oh man. It sucks that like people were sleeping and you couldn't turn the mic on and pop off.
Ah, it's fine.
I like how you kept playing. Just get that score up.
I mean, yeah, dude, gotta
No,
pad the score.
you can finally milk the first boss like you wanted to.
Yeah, dude, I'm totally going to as well. I'm gonna milk that boss.
You're gonna milk that boss. I'm so excited. We're gonna see it. Look at that galaxy in the background.
It was beautiful. Dude, look at these bullets. This is some real schmupping now.
So I'm gonna put something else on screen, but you have to tell us now. So in the end, did you have any fun?
Oh, check this out, dude. Check this out.
Oh,
One more thing before we get to that.
Whoa.
And I have the failed in the last hour, in the final hour. See what happens here?
See? Hey. No! Wait, I thought you didn't have auto fire.
Okay, so here's what happens. I had an auto fire button set because I was experimenting with it to see if maybe if you're at the top of the screen and you hit auto fire, you can maybe get more damage. You don't. It just puts gaps in your shots. It doesn't work. It has full auto fire as default. Normally, whenever I play a game, you can't see the input display. I have X on the M30 as my auto fire button and A as my non-auto fire button. So whenever I go to enter my name, I hit A.
Yeah.
A was auto fire in this game. So I failed. I ultimately this entire thing was meaningless because I failed putting in my initials. Like honestly, I should probably just redo the whole thing.
Wait, so you made X regular just so it's a better button for you to hit? Like it's like more
muscle
memory for it's how you play. So you just made X equals A and A equals rapid, but you never used it. But then when you went to do your score, you forgot about the switcheroo. That is fucking great. Wait, dude, it only says you got to stage 7.
I know.
You didn't.
That was stage 7.
It doesn't say all.
Oh well, you have to get to what stage 100, I guess, to truly all it.
Oh,
what is that? 6 divided by 100?
99, and then it'll say all.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a 6 divided by 100. How many?
I mean, prove me wrong.
How many?
What is that? 17 loops?
Dude.
Nothing, dude.
Dude, think about it this way: 16 and a half. That's how many milliseconds are in a frame. Do you think it was like on purpose?
Exquisite. Truly exquisite.
All right, I'm putting the quote back up. So in the end, did you have any fun? And you said, in the traditional sense of the word, no. Now you may explain yourself.
As a piece of entertainment medium, a video game,
a videogram.
And what is it? What is the thing? The e-amusement?
Oh yeah, a Fega, the art fiction electronic game.
No. That thing that for the Odomedius cards, the e-amusement. It's an e-amusement.
It's an e-amusement.
Yeah, an electronic amusement.
Electronic amusement.
About 50 hours in, I was basically dreading every time I was playing this game.
Even when you were
because
practicing?
My God. I guess probably more like 70 hours in. I don't mind a hard game. I don't mind making me do weird memo stuff.
You've cleared a couple hard games in your time.
I've cleared a couple hard games.
You cleared that.
I cleared Twinbee Da remake. Mm-hmm. Dude, that's a real hard game.
That's tough. You cleared Mamoru-kun.
Yeah, I've cleared Rangok Skies.
You did, yeah. Oh, wow. Did you clear normal shmup though?
I did not clear normal shmup.
So I think that's where it fell apart, right? Like,
yeah.
But you did. You did clear uh, oh no, I don't think you did. Did you clear? You ever clear Phantasma?
I did not. I haven't actually played Phantasma seriously.
Oh,
that's a funny game, though.
It's just a funny game. You cleared Dino Ricky. Real talk.
I did clear Dino. Clear Dino Ricky. I did not clear Weeson though.
Yeah. Well, Wanson is another whole other situation.
Yeah. The point is, I don't mind a hard game. I don't mind a challenge. I'll work my way through it. What I do mind is if I want to get one run in, I need to set aside an hour and a half of my time to get one good run in when I'm getting started, because chances are I'm going to die in stage 1 or 2 and I need a reset.
I feel like your streams are getting longer and longer too. Like there was that one stream you did for 6 hours. Well, yeah. I've never seen you do a stream for 6 hours. Like just because that was only like 2 or 3 runs max. Like I think it was. No, I counted.
I think I did.
I'm talking about runs that came out of stage 4. Were they all that? Okay, you did 5.
I think I had one
in that 5 hour period, a 6 hour period.
I had 5 in like a 6.5 hour period.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And then I just that was what was so frustrating is I could not get attempts in, and the time I could get one attempt in at this, I could get 5 or 6 in a regular game, because like I was saying, in a regular shmup 20-minute game, it cranks up at about 10-15 minutes in. All right, I reset. I can just knock out a whole bunch of attempts.
Right.
And then as you start getting further in, and then you're getting to where it's 45 minutes before you get to the point to where you need to improve.
Of course, and that's because as you get better, the runs get longer and the timing gets shorter. So because you have less runs per thing.
That sucks.
So
like I have a lot of tolerance for crap.
Yeah. Would you say that sucks mostly because like you wanted to clear this quickly, or do you think like that sucks because you would just eventually get worn down by all those runs faster?
No, it's like I was made peace with the fact that I wasn't necessarily going to clear this quickly. It's just that
I was actually surprised. You got this
110
so fast.
hours.
No, I mean like but this
focus.
week but this week is when you really started the true grind, if I'm being honest.
Like you say that I had to take you remember the first week
when
I was just barely I was happy to make it to stage 4.
Yeah.
Do what?
When did those streams
start?
That's the real question. That's the real question.
Hold on,
it wasn't that long ago, man. Honestly,
I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
I'm sure people spend months on this, man. Even people who know the game, like who have done this, spend months on. Do you want me to pull up your? I can pull it up. I can pull up your. I mean, my odds don't. So you 8 days ago, you had a 1 hour and 40 minute stream. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's when you started.
May 23rd is when I started, and it is currently I cleared on the 13th. So that's 1, 2, 3, exactly 1 month of attempts every single day. I only took like 2 days off from attempts.
That's more than I was expecting.
Told you, dude. And there was a solid 2 weeks of save states before that. No, that's the real thing, because I just couldn't get enough attempts in. And that's not that's truly not. It was making me miserable just because of how much time I knew I would need to set aside. And then you get to the point to where the first 4 stages are you're just sleepwalking through them, and then you make a stupid mistake, and it's like, oh my god, 25 minutes in, and I've screwed it.
I'm showing them the story to Tatsujin. During the time of the grand battle known as Tatsujin, another battle was being fought in the remote area of the infinite universe with similar stakes, not what they actually, just similar, very similar stakes.
Similar, oh my god.
What are the stakes? We don't know. The battle was known as Tatsujin O. Amazing. That's it.
Okay.
That's the end of it. There's no. You are expecting. Who are you expecting?
Well, if it's happening at the same time, then how did John Truxton show up?
I don't know. We have to. Maybe he came over. He beat Truxton. That's what he did. Because Truxton is like 15 minutes.
Is a lot shorter.
Yeah, it's shorter. So he beat Truxton, and he fucking rolled up. He grabbed Pipiru, and he fucking rolled up.
Dude, he saved me. I mean, what can I say? John Truxton saved my run.
There's nothing to say. Johnny T. What else, man?
Yeah, this kind of, I don't know.
I mean, it's really impressive that you were able to beat this game. There's so much going on. with
like I said,
everything you
going into
discussed.
this, I knew it was going to be hard, and I knew I could do it. But I've never had a grind of a game that long that was like it was really getting to me. Like
Yeah.
big props to all the people that are like grinding 2 walls and stuff like that. I can't imagine.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Huge
just
props.
wild to me.
Huge props.
Like
for sure.
55 minutes, an hour of cave bullet hell. I mean, I guess at some point it is. I don't know how much RNG goes into that, but still, there's a lot more microing. I don't know, man.
Despite being a sequel
Not
to
something I
Truxton,
have
this
interest in.
title evolved to a point where it felt like a completely different game. Its hardcore shooting action, high level of difficulty appealed to gamers. The melodic soundtrack, vibrant songs, that's 2 things on the soundtrack, by the way, and general sense of dread, that's the 3rd thing. So it's on the back of the box. Melodic soundtrack, vibrant songs, and a general sense of dread. I think that sounds right. That sounds right to me.
I will say, I do like this game better than Tatsujin in parts.
What is it?
Namely, not the link. I think like the good parts of this game are way better than the good parts of Tatsujin, of which there are very few. I don't like.
Good to play. Like the game feel of this game is not bad. Like the weapons are much more powerful. The hitbox is much better, which makes the dodging better.
I really enjoyed save stating in learning stages 1 through 4. Like I had fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
5, no, much less so. The middle part was okay, but there's no really any part of Tatsujin that I was like, oh man, that was cool. I'm glad I did. Like that was fun.
Tatsujin is mediocre throughout.
Very
as far
dry
as like
game.
how very dry.
Very
throughout.
dry game.
I think the only thing cool about Tatsujin is like when you finally get full power, and it just took you 3 years to do it.
Yeah,
so
but then
you're excited about it.
By the time you get full power in that game is whenever the BFB comes in full force, and you're just terrified of losing it at any minute.
The green guys show up immediately.
Dude, it's you have to do hard counts. There's nothing to keep track of what's going on. It's in space. There's nothing.
Are you happy that you did Tatsujin 0, or do you feel like you should have gone back and done Truxton 2?
No, I'm glad I did Tatsujin. It would always be in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
That I could just push a little bit further, and then I would have to relearn all the routes because you saw how specific everything is. I'd have to relearn everything, and it would be harder. And I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. That being said, for people that like want to play that, I think Trap has a range of this game. I don't know what's all changed on it. You can find it out there.
For Truxton 2, not for Tatsujin 0.
Yeah, for Truxton 2.
Yeah.
For Truxton 2. From what I understand, it like kind of smooths things out a little bit, but it's not like a remix of the game. There's still some, like apparently the icicle section still sucks. The bosses still suck. Like it's like a slightly more approachable, I guess. But I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, go out and play Truxton. Go and play Tatsujin. No. I mean, you play this if you want to challenge, if you want to say that you did it. I don't regret doing it by any means.
No, I'm not saying that you regret it. Do you think that that's the primary reason to play this is just say you did it? Like,
I mean, if I'm being honest, probably.
Yeah.
If you want to just save state through it, check out stages 1 through 4. There's some cool stuff there.
I think
5 is whenever the start just kicking you in the nuts.
2 and 3 are cool, although the early parts of 3 killed me pretty early, and I was I'm good.
Yeah.
So, but
I mean, this is a game made for the challenge. It's called King Expert.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, but even so, I do think that the sprite work is gorgeous in this game. Like, absolutely. I was thinking about that. When did Dodonpachi come out?
96.
Was it 94? 96?
No, not 94. Not 90. I'm gonna go. It's 96 or 90. Even I might even say 97.
This game,
actually, to be honest with you, I can look it up.
Makes Dodonpachi look like trash. It is beautiful game. And there are some really well thought out and interesting sections.
Dodonpachi is 1997.
Oh wow, this is 5 years before. This is 92.
Yeah. But when was Batsugan?
I think this looks way better than Batsugan.
No, I know.
Batsugan was like 93, 94.
93, right after. Yeah, right after this.
I guess I think this is probably
Batsugan
comparable to Dogyun.
I think Batsugan. Oh yeah,
I think it looks better.
Dogyun came out later the same year. Dogyun came out later the same year.
I think this is their best looking game. I mean, look at the backgrounds and the shading on this one section with the rocks back there. I think this is pretty easily their best looking game. Yeah, it is actually a gorgeous game.
Looks really good, but also it's not like as detailed.
I mean, As a game, I think it's worth looking at, checking
playable,
out,
so
watching.
There's always that. You can play the game, the video game.
You can, I mean, and we're talking about, oh, you can't play this unless you won CC. Don't even touch it. I mean, just credit feed through the game. Just check it out.
I mean, I credit fed through to stage 3, and I had enough. That took me a year because the first 2 stages are 1 business day and 27 business days long subsequently. So, like, you don't even need just even feeding it. You will spend 30 minutes in the first 2 stages probably, and then if you get to stage 3, you're going to spend another hour there feeding it.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Oh.
Just feeding it. I'm not talking about save stating, which you might actually end up doing better or worse, because I did do some save stating and I noticed that it was much harder. Even the first boss was harder.
It's totally different depending on so
then
many
I was
factors.
like, well, credit feeding it is too hard. Save stating it is even harder somehow. I'm good. And I don't know. It's not.
That's what the game is advertised as.
Yep.
Why be an expert when you can be a king?
Why be Pipiru when you can be...
Ooh, that dude just got BFB'd.
Chinopolis. What, in the thing?
But yeah, huge shout outs to SMC, all the bros cheering me on, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Is there
any other shout outs? Like you said, NMS.
NMS and Floating. I checked their replays
for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to link a bunch of replays that I used in the description. NMS and Floating, Yuzu Spark. There's a couple of dudes that played this game, cleared it on the Astro City Mini. I started off with those routes because I knew, okay, they're not going to have high execution, so I'm using those routes.
How'd that work?
There is I can't think of the person's name. It's like XNO player that has recovery routes for every single checkpoint from stages 3 through 6. Massive help. SMC for the knowledge bombs. And yeah, I'll put these. Also, we'll link basically just the video index on the Shmups wiki. You can see there's quite a few clears on there. There's actually one Japanese commentary clear, but it really wasn't that helpful. It's a very high level clear, and they're really just kind of BSing the whole time, not really giving a whole lot of information. Sure. I mean, you get a little bit out of it. I learned a couple things. We'll link all that kind of stuff in the description.
And also, obviously, your run without us yapping over it, it's going to be in the description.
So yes, my run will be. I'll have that out on my channel.
Enjoy that.
In case you need a sleep aid, you're having trouble sleeping. Want something to lull you to sleep.
The music is okay. I don't love the music, if I'm being honest, but the music is okay.
It's fine.
When you were playing last night? When you were clearing this game, did you play with the music and sound, or did you have? Oh God, no!
I stopped dropping or listening to the music after week 1.
Well, I mean, it's 110 hours. Wait, what were you listening to then? That's important. We'd have to tell the people.
Just random playlists, like my shmup list.
You weren't like, all right, I'm gonna do STOJ soundtrack.
I mean, what? I'm going to listen to one CD and have it repeat 3 times in one run.
Fair enough. That's true. Yeah, if you try to do STOJ soundtrack, you would get to the end within the first stage and go, shit, I need another soundtrack, and be juggling CDs.
No. Yeah, that shows how old the kids listen to this don't know what a CD is. Although it's only old men listening to this. They know. Right. They're like,
what do you mean?
CDs,
these kids. What kids listening to this? What children? This is a game from the 90s that's basically Japanese only. Well, thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Chinopolis, of course, for explaining everything. I think this is... again, I said it earlier. I don't know that anything like this is out there, and if it is, please...
Yeah, there's no information out there.
Link it to us. Tell us in the comments.
If there's... I don't know, obviously, everything about the game. There's probably some things I got wrong.
SMC came in and just told us like 3 things in one
Dude's
stream,
got some knowledge bombs.
Yeah,
but if I said something wrong and you want to say something about it, clear the game yourself and then come talk. Then come tell me.
Beat it. You have to beat it. You have to clear it, and then you can. Then you can.
Shit. Then you can step
whatever
up.
You like.
No, I'm sure there's this is a very in-depth game with a lot going on, but we'll link all that stuff in the description.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and thank you for taking time out of your busy day and facilitating this event.
I can't believe that this was so quick, even though it wasn't that quick. It just felt like it was gonna never happen.
Yeah, I guess.
It was so hard, man. Watching you do these streams and just like eating it in places where you're just like, and then you get in the chat and go, I don't know what to do there. Like, how many times were you just like, I don't know what to do there. Do I do this? I don't know what to do, man. Like, it wasn't. This was not
It's just
similar.
that hard.
It wasn't similar to other grinds that I've seen, where it's like, oh, I misexecuted.
It pushed
oh,
me.
that was a bad dodge. Oh, I see what I need to do there. I just need to remember to do it. This was like none of those things. It was literally like, I had this strat. It worked 8 out of 10 times. Now I feel like it's working 6 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
And now I have to fucking revise it. Like, in ways that even you didn't even understand. You didn't even understand.
Yep. It pushed me to the limits of execution, of memorization, of endurance.
This is definitely your hardest game right now, right? Like,
for sure.
All right, Gradius 3 Arcade coming up next. I'm so excited for you to tackle that.
I'm going to start right now.
2-all, no, go.
That was the last we ever heard of Chinopolis.
Chinopter 3 emerges from the ashes of Tatsujin and starts posting on X.com.
No, like I said, give me a couple of years.
Couple
refresh
years.
my energies.
You can have a week. You can have a week.
No, you
got. You can have a week, dude.
I gotta be 40 before I start Gradius 3.
You can have a week.
Be a couple more years.
You can have a week. You get a week.
No, when I'm 40, I'll play Gradius 3.
When I'm back next week, I'll be asking what your next game is, and so will everyone in chat. Thank you guys for joining. Chinopolis, thank you so much as usual for gracing us with all of the commentary, and I'm sure you're gonna be watching this like 10 years from now, going like, man. That was crazy because the run that cleared was so worth it. Like, it wasn't one of those runs where everything went right.
Yeah, I really in the back of my head, I wanted John Truxton there.
You fucking pulled it out with nothing in the tank, and those are my favorite kind of runs.
I was pretty happy about that.
It doesn't matter if the game's easy, normal, hard. It's just a good run. When your back's against the wall at the very end and you just have to play, and you had to fucking play. You had to fucking play a lot.
I was actually kind of happy how it turned out in the end.
You should be. I think it's a memorial. Like, it's a really good memorial. It's a really good memorable run. That's not just you accomplished the thing, but like watching that
perfectly
run back.
Executed everything.
No, dude. Yeah. This shows that the game can be done by not just the expert king level of super player, but just sort of
what are you saying?
But just sort of the like everyday random shmup every once in a while, you know.
I've said many times I don't think that I'm exceptionally skilled. I just put a lot of time into it. And if you just put the time into it, it may take a lot of time, but you just have to be dedicated.
It's like that guy. It's like that person on who's been streaming on Twitch who put 1,100 hours into QP shooting dangers to get all them achievements. It'll happen.
I thought about that as I was doing this. I mean, like how many hours is it going to take?
It's going to take 900. No, man. Yep. I jokes aside, you are super skilled, and I think you did it relatively quickly based on what I saw were your hurdles to just 2 days ago. Now you're on. Like 2 days ago,
I stood on the shoulders of giants.
That you had a path to victory, and then you started carving new roads. And anyways, great job.
New paths were revealed to me by
I will be watching
my betters.
This. I will be watching this in 10 years because it's been an experience. And I got to watch this run. That was my first time seeing it. I had not seen it before this, so everything you guys are seeing and saw are completely, like, candid reactions because, A, it only happened last night. B, the first thing Chinopolis texted me this morning is like, hey, so I did the shit. Can we talk about it? And I was like, yep,
I gotta flush it.
All right, man. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. See you next time. Maybe we'll have to do Truxton 3.
Hey, that's every Toaplan game cleared. You know what that means?
No, it's not. Truxton 3.
Oh, dude. That's not Toaplan. That's Tatsujin Plan.